Hello, this is Mole Man in the morning. Good Mole Man to you.
3, 2, 1, clap.
Nailed it.
Everyone clap?
Yeah.
No, I
Good.
lied.
Okay, cool. I'll figure it out in post, I guess.
Do I need to put
I've
my
already
ex's
lost my
sock
bottle
over
opener.
my microphone? Or is the pop okay? That's the only pop
think it's
filter I
okay.
have is my ex's sock.
You could try it. It might.
Okay, right.
I think Discord does so much audio cleanup. It's always hard to tell. To be
Oh,
honest, from this
I've
end.
turned it all off just to give you that pure audio experience. Let me just put the sock on. Let's just. Okay.
Leave that as the start of the podcast.
Sock noises. That,
Right.
Oh, that ASMR sock noise.
Sock
sock?
noises.
How's the sock feel? Is
I
the
don't know,
sock
give us some
good?
pops.
Plosive. Explosion.
Explosion. It sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah, I
cool.
think that's all right. Yeah.
Sweet. I'm just gonna be
I think
smelling
the
my
sock is
ex's sock
effective.
this whole time.
Delicious.
But shout out to Beth.
Beth's
don't miss you.
Sock, the real hero of the podcast.
Shout out to my ex. I don't miss you.
But I did steal your socks.
Let's move on.
Right. Sorry. Yeah.
Hello and welcome to Mole Man in the morning.
Mole man. Mole man. Mole man.
Is he climaxing? What's going on?
No, because you know, like when he says vast. Vast.
Oh, vast.
Oh, okay.
Vast.
An unusually specific pull from the episode.
I am,
that one, but...
I am wasted here. I'm wasted.
Are you wasted or are you wasted?
I'm about to be.
Do the intro.
Welcome to Mole Man in the Morning. We are a podcast about how The Simpsons sometimes has a lot to say about society.
Don't
We
say sometimes so fucking misery. This was your bit.
Yep, no, I'm not necessarily sure I got a lot on these ones. I was hoping they would have more, but I'm clutching at straws a bit this week, I'm afraid. We're just going to have to, like,
We'll get there. We'll get there.
get there, I suppose. But for now, I am your host, John, and I am joined, as ever, by my two talented co-hosts,
Looks behind myself.
Michael
Oh, Idly Ho Podcasterinos.
and Matt.
I should get a catchphrase.
Yeah. Cool. We are joined also by a bonus guest to celebrate a meaningless milestone this week. I've got friend of the pod, Dove, is joining us.
Hello.
Hey, that's me. I don't have a catchphrase.
What's the meaningless milestone?
Yeah, what is the meaningless milestone I'm here for?
No one paid
Am I the
attention to the
meaningless milestone?
chalkboard gag.
Yeah, none of you read that chalkboard then, huh?
No, I've got that bit, but then I thought we were also having a meaningless milestone, and I was excited because I like celebrating meaningless milestones.
Yeah.
I don't know that it necessarily lines up because we've done some episodes that got split in two, so we've probably done more than 50 episodes, but this is the 100th episode of The Simpsons that we're doing.
Oh, is
Oh,
that
really?
what? Okay, neato.
Yeah, Sweet Seymour Skinner's Badass Song is episode 100 of The Simpsons. It is a meaningless
Yay.
milestone.
Woo!
Yay.
Go us.
Yay!
Go you three. I'm so proud of you all. You've
Thank
done so
you.
well.
No one's ever
Yeah.
said that to me.
I can tell.
My life now has meaning.
As random trivia aside, I'm getting a bit ahead of myself here, but apparently the original airing of this had like various celebrity guest stars showing up in the ad breaks to congratulate them on 100 episodes. They got Luke Perry, Leonard Nimoy, and Kelsey Grammer to pop up in the ads and congratulate them.
Anyone that's
Well,
on a
yeah.
guest spot.
Yeah. Kelsey Grammer said, felicitations to the people who bring The Simpsons to life. May you make 100 more. Which is aged interestingly.
I think he was probably just psyched about the continuing source of income.
Well, yeah,
That's
true.
very fair.
He does get work out of this. Yeah. But before we delve too deep into any of this, let us do what we always do. Let us talk about what we're drinking first.
I was boring and got the same thing I'm drinking last week. I just got another bottle of Asahi because I don't care, and it's delicious.
Oh, you didn't want to celebrate the meaningless milestone. Hmm.
I did
Yeah.
actually listen to the last episode, so I've heard about your opinions on Asahi.
It's
They're
great.
available.
It's fucking delicious.
It's there. Yeah, it's delicious and it's there.
Yeah, it's present.
It is sure there.
That's how I do dating. Yeah.
It is an entity.
That's your Tinder profile. I am delicious and I'm here.
Yeah.
Well, what more do you need to know?
Although I'm not touching Tinder anymore. Tinder is in many ways the like lager of dating sites.
I think that's very fair. It's the Stella Artois
Yeah.
of dating.
And speaking of, I actually do have a lager. I hate to interrupt, but I have a Chukash. Chukash? That's the one with the deer that John's had it before.
Have I?
It's fine. Yes, you
Oh,
have.
okay.
It's the one that I said was herbal and then wasn't herbal.
Oh, okay.
The one that I gaslit you about.
Fair enough. Michael?
I am drinking Northern Monk Faith.
Oh, love Faith.
Yeah,
it's
it's
good.
a very solid one. It's a good hazy.
You've got to
beer.
have
Classic,
faith.
dependable. Absolutely.
Da, 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 da. Hey,
Thank you.
There is no pun involving the word faith that Northern Monk haven't already done, but yeah.
what are you drinking, John?
Thank you for asking. I've got Brooklyn Brewery's Butterfly Photobomb, which is a
I already
8.4%
hate it.
dipper.
8.4% on a Monday evening.
Oh, why not? It's a meaningless milestone.
You're right,
Monday.
John. You want to talk about something?
This is what I got in my fridge. It was that all silly sugary crap, and I was like, I fancy a nice beer today.
Before we started recording, Matt, I said you were going to be the problem on this podcast. I owe you an apology, and it's now clear where the source of disruption is going to be.
I'm delightful, is what I am. How dare you?
I think I've snuck more than a few 8% pluses past you before, and you've not even noticed when I've gone, yeah, I'm drinking this, it's 8.1%, and you've just gone with it.
Yeah, you've never admitted it.
I said it on air. You guys just didn't notice, I guess.
I had something like, what was it? A couple episodes. It was like 9% or something.
You had the 9%.
Yeah.
We're normally just
Yeah.
lamenting about the dragon soup more than anything.
The dragon soup is only an enhancement to the enjoyment of the hosts.
It's not the 7.5% in the dragon soup that gets you. It's the caffeine in combination. That's the problem.
Absolutely.
I'm just loving the way that it's being compared to doping. It enhances the podcasting for everyone.
It's a
podcast enhancing drug.
Yeah.
It's a gateway to podcasting.
Yeah, we're going to do enhanced podcasting where doping is encouraged.
Yep.
I'm sorry, Mole Man in the Morning has been disqualified from this year's podcast awards for podcast enhancing drugs.
For using dragon soup. We don't condone that behavior.
It's also been in the wrong gender category.
Brackets politics. Brackets Blood Bowl.
We're never winning an award, are we?
Probably not. No, I don't think we are.
Be right.
But
Right,
we can
Award
dream.
brackets politics, brackets gender, brackets Blood Bowl, brackets male.
Fucking Simpsons.
Simpsons. Season 5, episode 18 is Burns' Heir, and it aired on April 14th, 1994. What happened on this day?
Billy Joel got divorced.
Say it ain't so.
Yeah, him and Christine Brinkley could not make it work.
Those two kids. I have no opinions on Billy Joel. Or Christina Skidingle Bingle, whatever you said.
I don't even know who that is. Supermodel, apparently.
I hate to illustrate how young I am, but who is Billy Joel?
The singer.
He's the singer,
Oh, okay.
piano man. We Didn't Start the Fire.
Oh, classical music.
Yeah.
How fucking... Alright, I'm having a fucking party with this host for the fucking day.
The kind of music that you listen to that gets your Spotify rap to say you're 70.
Yeah. Is that what happened to you?
Yes.
Mine said I was 27. I was fucking complimented.
I'm 27. What the fuck?
Good for you. I'm proud of you.
Thank you. It said I was 18.
Ouch. Fucking hell. I'd take that as an insult at that point.
It was, yeah, no. I feel hurt.
Jackie Kennedy had an ulcer, so she was more hurt than you.
That was new. Fuck me.
Here's some more meaningless news for you. Ted Turner hosted a ceremony at 6 p.m. exactly to mark the exact centennial anniversary of the first public movie showing in New York
Do
City.
you want to have another go at that word?
Centennial.
That's the one.
I wasn't going to bring it up because I'm a nice person. I like sentimental.
Sentimental.
I think it's a
very sentimental, that word.
It's a better word.
It's a better one.
Leave me alone, I'm 70.
It's perfect
Yeah, he
compliment.
struggles now. He's 70.
Shall I do the number ones?
What's in the music? Yeah.
The UK is Everything Changes by Take That.
And yet it doesn't.
But do you want to feel slightly uncomfortable about the US number one? Bump and Grind by R. Kelly.
Why would that make me uncomfortable?
Well, Mr. Kelly.
Oh, yeah, he was a bad person.
Yeah,
Never
maybe
mind.
not the most morally nice human being that's ever lived.
That's fair.
That's so vague. I love it.
Well, I could say nonce, but... or sex trafficking, whichever one you want.
Please just go in on all the allegations.
You just want to read out what he was convicted of.
Let's talk about Simpsons, guys.
Let us do Burns' Let's crack on.
Right, our chalkboard gag. The Pledge of Allegiance does not end with Hail Satan.
It
Matter of
does
opinion
now.
these
That's a
days.
lie. That's a fucking lie. That's a lie. That's straight up a lie.
And lovely couch gag. Everybody is bouncing balls.
I fucking cackled at this. I am so easily pleased.
It got a chuckle out of me.
It was the noises, like the actual bouncy ball noise, like ba-dunk. I was so amused. I'm so easily amused.
And this is the first time we've seen it.
I was gonna say, I thought I'd remember that one.
Now, for some reason, this season they got extra.
Yeah, they actually put some
material in the tank
effort
for
into
these
it.
ones. Yeah.
Speaking of no effort, the episode starts with Homer at the nuclear plant, and he's lamenting the fact that nothing exciting ever happens. At that moment, fanfare begins, and a presenter comes in with a woman in a bikini telling him that he's won the employee raffle. Homer asks what he's won, and it's a job as the industrial chimney sweep. Homer doesn't react for a minute, but
Such a dumb
celebrates.
intro. This is the dumbest
It's
intro they've
so-
ever
it's
done.
so good.
I have not watched Simpsons in decades, and I was like, fuck, this is great. What the fuck? God
Yeah.
damn.
It's great. I like this.
Yeah.
We cut to Homer, and Homer is literally the chimney sweep as he's being
How
plugged into...
quickly would this kill you? How quickly
Pretty
would this
quickly.
kill you?
Pretty quickly.
Like, I have
imagine, yeah.
asthma. I would die immediately.
They're just cooling towers. Like,
So, as ever, the answer is for the bit, but why does a person need to be in that? There's just no call for it.
Well, I think it's not just for the bit, though, is it? It's meant to show. It is the joke that people on top make people do shitty things, not because it's needed for the company, but also for their own amusement, or just because they like to make people suffer.
Homer finally works out that this isn't a great job.
Yeah, I liked.
Takes him a hot second, yeah.
And then makes the very wry comment that, well, if he's having this dirty job, the people working above him must be working even harder.
Yeah.
We then cut to see that Burns is watching this on a monitor. He's wearing a top hat, smoking a cigar, and eating extra fancy potato chips in the bath.
Oh, of course, he is watching it on monitor. It is for his entertainment, isn't it? Yeah.
What kind of fancy hat would you wear in the bath?
Oh, a top hat. I'd go Burns
You
this
think
fashion.
you'd go straight up with the top hat? I think that's fair. I think I'd go
mean-
bowler hat.
Is there a fancier hat than a top hat?
Maybe a pimp hat with that feather.
I didn't say fancier. I just said fancy hat, so it doesn't have to be the
yeah, I
fanciest.
was going for like a new Shanka.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
'Cause that's like containing the heat. It's making you warmer.
Ooh. I
don't
feel
know.
like
If I'm
I
in the
would
bath,
get
I
heat
don't-
stroke.
Yeah, if I'm in the bath, I don't need to be hotter still.
Water gets cold.
I'm already as hot as I can be.
Burns says that the sponge has corners, and Smithers tells him he'll go find a
That
spherical.
sponge has corners, you know. That's so fucking good.
Unfortunately, Smithers puts the sponge on top of Burns' hat, and this begins to weigh him down as Burns starts to slowly
So
sink into the
daft.
bath.
Ah.
We then see Burns say that his life is flashing before his head goes underwater. Then his head just re-emerges to say finish the word eyes.
Wouldn't when his head falls back though, the sponge and hat fall off his head so that then he wouldn't be sinking anymore?
Don't
I
bring
think when he
logic into
re-emerges
this.
later, he doesn't have the hat, does he? So
Yeah, I think he
yeah.
virtually takes the hat off to save his own life. We then get a flashback of Burns' life, which includes him firing his nursemaid.
You're fired.
Burns shooting at a man's foot to make him dance, and then having to do the musket
Oh, I
thing of
love
reloading.
that.
Oh,
The fucking
was
reloading
great.
was great.
Just staring at
I
him as
love
he
a
reloads
firearm.
it.
This was great. I love when my special interest is also the bit.
But I like that the guy didn't keep dancing. He just danced for the moment of the gunshot, and then
Yeah,
stopped.
he just stands there waiting for him to
Yeah.
reload.
I want to see Burns do like a mad minute with this like fucking black powder rifle.
A Mad Minute? What's a
I
Mad
realize
Minute?
I'm the only person who knows what a Mad Minute is.
I do
not
so
know.
like
We're
a
old.
Mad Minute, fucking like colonial British black powder firearms. No, it was with a Lee Enfield. It's like it's a specific exercise that you can do in order to fire a bolt action rifle as quickly as possible, and it's basically hip firing plus.
Mhm.
360 no scope
Sorry,
from
I-
Burns. That's what we really
Yeah.
want. We want Mr. Burns
so
Twitch
right.
streaming. I'm sure someone's done an AI thing of it at this point and fucking ruined it.
God, don't
Oh god!
don't manifest it.
Don't AI Mr. Burns, the purest soul of the Simpsons.
Yes,
The
this,
purest
yes, this
soul.
purest soul who deliberately sabotages a Greenpeace boating thing with his giant comedy screw where he screwed a hole into the boat.
This
hand
bit
drill,
just
yeah.
kept going. I loved it. It was
Burns,
It's great.
Burns, in revealing himself, feels he's not gravy wavy at all, and he's been smoking harmless tobacco
great.
instead of dope.
I've been smoking harmless tobacco.
We did see Burns jump into the sea and inflate his life jacket, which
Just laughing maniacally.
we then see that Smithers comes in and he's got a chamos, but he then realizes that Mr. Burns is underwater and declares, "Why did the good always die so young?"
Exactly. He's the purest soul.
Just a note on wavy gravy. Like, I'd kind of picked up that the Simpsons archive, I think it was, like, mentioned it as a reference, and hadn't stopped to look up what the hell it was a reference to. Apparently, this was an entertainer who appeared at Woodstock.
The city was wavy gravy.
And his name was Wavy
Mr. Burns
Gravy,
was
yeah.
disguising himself as a person who performed at Woodstock.
Apparently so, yes.
Yeah, he
and
did have a
there's-
guitar.
Well, of course. How could we not be convinced by his excellent disguise?
I mean, when he said, "I'm not wavy gravy at all," my assumption was that was just some sort of weird
Like
Burnsian
his version of a
euphemism for a
slang.
hippie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I thought,
exactly. No, he
Yeah,
was
yeah,
literally
yeah.
pretending to be a specific named hippie.
How surprising that Simpsons would make such a niche, unknown reference that most people wouldn't get. I wouldn't have thought Simpsons would do that.
Why would they betray us?
They do it every time. Turns out Burns is not dead as he rises from the water and begins to strangle Smithers. Smithers, while being choked, tries to put the towel over him because he's
Too weak to hold a sponge up,
but
but strong enough to
skin.
strangle Smithers.
Yeah. I mean, I also saw a theory that Smithers might have been playing along to placate him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably
Yeah.
why. We then see Burns is in his armchair later, and Burns laments the fact that, due to his hectic schedule and lethargic sperm, he has no hair.
I like that he's about to blame his like rock star life, but then he's also just like, and my lethargic sperm.
Burns laments the fact that he's got no one to leave his enormous fortune to, which Smithers then makes a subtle cough. But then we get the revelation that Smithers will actually have a greater reward of being buried alive with Mr. Burns. He demonstrates this with a model, which shows
Smithers terrified.
Smithers terrified.
That's one of those bits I've seen posted as a GIF quite a lot, and wasn't sure what the context was. But there we are. It's another origin story.
I'm surprised Smithers isn't excited about this.
He says, "Oh goody, what more do you want?"
My apologies.
Yeah, it's enthusiastic consent.
I misunderstood the tone. My B.
We then cut to the movies, and Siskel and Ebert are playing, which is given a great review by Siskel and Ebert, who are film critics, I believe.
They are, yes.
Yeah, so
Famous
that's-
film critics.
We then get the THK sound promo, and we see that
This
It-
fucking got
it
me.
might be a bit loud, because it breaks Hans Moleman's glasses, it breaks a man's teeth, all the signs explode, a man's head randomly blows up.
I love on the screen that it then says, "The audience is listening."
I just love the screams. I love how fucking feral everyone is. for
Yeah,
this.
everyone loves it. Everyone loves
Except
fucking
Abe, who
DHL.
can't hear it.
Yeah,
The
turn
audience
it
is
up.
listening, I think, is actually like their slogan, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah,
I think
it
so.
is, yeah.
They used to do that,
Yeah.
didn't they? Yeah.
This entire bit, THX liked enough that they just took it and used it as their own like trailer for a
Yeah.
while, I think.
That's amazing.
You should.
My
that's
dad
great.
used to work in a cinema, and they had it printed on all the speakers.
Brilliant.
It's great.
We then cut and see that Mr. Burns has bought some ad time, and he reintroduces himself, and Homer screams. And Mr. Burns says he's looking for a male heir to take his fortune when he passes away, and makes the point to say vast quite a lot.
Vast.
Vast fortune. fast. Burns reveals that the auditions will be tomorrow, then introduces the feature presentation. Someone whispers off camera, and then Burns just has to do the Let's Go to the Lobby song, which he does with great enthusiasm, to be fair to him.
Is this done live? There's a vague implication there that that's almost live.
I think it was.
The Let's All Go to the Lobby thing is like a thing that actually used to get shown in American cinemas.
Yeah.
That's why. So if they had like celebrity people doing, like presidents doing campaigns or things like that, they would then sometimes have them do.
Oh, okay.
That on top
I didn't
of it.
realize that was a
Actually
thing.
adorable.
Okay.
Yeah.
We cut to the auditions, and Mr. Burns is in a full director's outfit. He's taking this seriously, and Milhouse comes onto the stage and says he's got nothing to offer but his love. And Mr. Burns says he doesn't want any geeks.
My mom says I'm cool.
Nelson comes on and says he'll beat Mr. Burns up, and Burns goes, "Ooh, I like." And he's on the callback list. And Martin comes on and tries to do a musical number until Nelson punches him, which gets him an extra point.
Yeah. Thank you, Nelson.
Lisa comes on and tries to propose that the heir doesn't need to be a boy, it can be a girl. Burns doesn't know what phallocentric means, that it exists no girls. We don't see that Milhouse was trying to dress as a girl, because that was his plan B.
So much for plan B.
We then cut back to Bart, and Homer declares that Bart is their last hope. Bart doesn't really want to do it because he started a fire early, and he really should keep an eye on it.
I love that bit.
But Marge says that she wouldn't encourage him to do this, but this could provide for his entire future. Marge has a fantasy about Bart going into Harvard because he had money. And Lee Majors shows up and whisks Marge away. Marge comes back in.
So good. I really should stop fantasizing about Lee Majors. Oh, one more.
Yeah, Marge just comes back into the moment, says she shouldn't do it, does it again, and then we just hear that sound when he was going up.
The fucking sound effect is so good.
Homer reveals that he's written down exactly what Bart should read and pushes him onto the stage, and Bart starts reading the cards and calls Mr. Burns Mr. Kearns.
Mr. Kearns.
He wants money now, me sick, and we just hear Homer in the background go, "Ooh, he can't read good." It says, "So pick me, Mr. Burns," and Homer yells, "It's Kearns, you idiot." And Marge has to point out that it's not, and Homer goes, "Disregard."
Disregard.
Burns has had enough and cancels the audition, but tells Bart to step a little to the left.
One step to the left.
Yep, remember that for later. And we see that Mr. Burns is at two giant wheels, which brings the first one brings down a boot, the second one winds it up, and the boot kicks Bart in the arse. Mr. Burns declares excellent, and Homer laughs maniacally.
Mr. Burns is one of the few people that we tend to tolerate these like long drawn out bits of him doing something physical. You know, because obviously he's like struggling to do the wheel and then he struggles to do the next wheel. A lot of characters, you just kind of find it annoying, but because it's Mr. Burns, it somehow makes it funny. It's very weird.
I think it helps the fact that the whole mechanism of it is absolutely absurd.
Yeah, it's definitely absurdist. I think, again, because it just really compounds the whole he is weak thing.
I think Homer's very good for physical comedy. If Homer's got a long drawn out bit, I will tend to appreciate it.
But the thing is when Homer's bits are long drawn out, it's usually involving pain, like him falling down the canyon.
The canyon.
So it's drawn out, but it's also very active. Whereas Mr. Burns is like if you described this bit to someone, they would say it sounded boring. But watching it, because it's Mr. Burns, you find it funny and tolerate it. It's weird. I don't know.
You like to watch the twink suffer?
Don't we all?
Are you okay?
Yes.
I don't like you calling Bart the twink, but okay.
No, not Bart. Burns.
Burns
Burns is the twink,
yes,
but
the
Burns
twink.
Burns
is
isn't
the twink.
suffering, and
He really,
wow.
he really had to work to get that boot wound up.
Yeah, he's in agony.
We then cut to the entire family leaving, and Marge encourages Homer to give them a pep talk. Homer's pep talk is, "Kids, you tried your best and failed miserably. The lesson is never try."
Never try.
he then laughs about the fact Bart got kicked in the arse one more time, and then we cut back to Mr. Burns, and Burns is now going to leave all his money to the Egg Advisory Council because eggs are getting quite a bad rap.
Why? This has to be a fucking reference to something. What the fuck is he talking about?
That's a bit weird. Yeah.
Eggs have got a bad rap, you know.
A rock comes through the window and Burns thinks it's a petrified bird.
Again, what the fuck? This has to be a reference to something.
Smithers says it's a
don't
rock,
know.
and Burns says he's going to take it down to the lab to see what they have to say about it.
See what the boys in the lab say about this.
Another petrified bird comes through the window, and they don't
I'll
look
start
out.
calling them petrified birds from now on all the time.
All rocks are petrified birds.
All rocks are petrified birds.
We then see that it's Bart actually breaking the windows, and Burns declares him that rapscallion is breaking all the windows.
Rapscallion.
Bart brings it up a notch by wrapping a hosepipe around all the statues and flooding Burns' car while at the same time decapitating all the
It's
statues.
elaborate.
It's impressive.
He also does the slightly less impressive taking away the solicitor signs, or the solicitors come to the door.
I love that that's the only thing that was holding them back.
Oh, wait, sorry. There was something else. One of my other notes that I point... Because, again, I feel obligated now that we have this knowledge to always point this out. Something that would help provide for Marge is Homer's extremely high-paying job.
Yeah.
Because she says that, you know, Bart getting this could help provide... Getting this job, or whatever you'd call it, inheritance, would provide for her and, you know, his family. Homer's extremely high-paying job could also do that.
Homer can 100% put any kid through Harvard. 100%.
Yeah, but there's a difference between financial security and Lee Major's going to fuck you money.
I mean,
Big difference.
Michael, you're speaking from personal experience, it sounds like.
But all I know is I'm working my 9 to 5 and Lee Majors has not come to my house yet.
Got a quote from Lee Majors and it was a bit out of your price range.
Do you think Lee Majors is on Cameo? You know, get a Christmas present from Michael.
I'm trying to work out if Lee Majors is still alive.
I don't think he is.
Got some very high Patreon tiers.
Please support the podcast so I can meet Lee Majors.
Lee Majors is 86 and he
Oh, there
is
we go. Fair
alive.
enough.
So it's probably
Okay,
not
well,
going to be a...
so
so
you're,
it's-
so you're
you have
saying
a
there's a
chance.
chance. Yeah.
There's a chance.
But the window might be narrowly closing, so let's start safe.
Listen, if you need a wing woman,
Well, he might have lethargic sperm at this point as well, so...
Burns declares that Bart is a creature of pure malevolence and the perfect one to suckle at his proverbial teat. He then asks out the window what day is it. Then see a Cockney boy saying, it's Christmas Day.
It's Christmas Day!
Then says he wasn't actually talking to him, he was talking to Bart, and Bart's got a rock in his hand. He says, Burns tells Bart this is the day he becomes his heir. Bart throws the rock and hits Smithers in the head.
I
And,
always want in shows like this, when something like that happens, I really wanted Smithers to have a fucking bruise for the rest of the episode. I don't know why. I like
Let's be honest,
continuity.
Smithers
I think I
suffers
know
in this
why.
episode.
Also, yeah, technically that makes this episode a Christmas special in the same way that Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
I'm going to
Merry
stand.
Christmas, everybody.
is this a Christmas
But
episode?
there is actually evidence to say that this might have taken place on Christmas because Bart later drives through Santa's Christmas village.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
there is other Christmas.
yeah.
So maybe it
Yeah.
actually did happen
Yeah, this
around
is the
Christmas.
Mole Man in the Morning Christmas
There we
special.
go.
Who knew?
Continuity. Well, it's coming up to Christmas. Depending on how long it takes me to edit, this could be a Christmas episode.
This is the Die Hard of podcast episodes.
No, don't do that. Don't ruin this. Don't ruin this podcast for me. Die Hard is not a fucking Christmas
Yeah.
movie.
No, it's a festive film.
It fucking isn't. I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna be quiet before I start yelling.
Then cut to the Simpsons living room where the illegal document's being signed. Homer signs and enthusiastically tells Bart to get over to the mansion to open all the windows so they get the old people smell out.
Get an old people smell. There is an old people smell. Do you know it's
Oh,
a
yeah.
scientific thing as well? Basically, yeah, it's to do with the breakdown of their kidneys. So basically, urine starts coming out of their sweat glands, or urea comes
Ew.
out of their sweat glands.
Ew.
So that's why the old people smell is so distinct, because it is a mix of fucking sweat and piss.
Oh.
Ew. Oh, I don't know that I wanted to know that.
Well, you know
Same.
it.
Apparently I do.
It sounds efficient.
Sounds efficient. I piss through my sweat glands now.
Who needs
I spend
kidneys?
so much time pissing. I don't need this.
What if you were just pissing all the time through all
Always
surfaces?
just- everyone was just always lightly pissing.
Then the world would be a better place.
Amen.
Unitard brackets slightly pissed brackets political brackets Blood Bowl.
We'll get...
This is going to be a
Getting mad
long
now.
shirt.
Lisa points out that Mr. Burns isn't actually dead, and Homer asks, are you in good shape? No heart problems? And Burns answers, but Homer tries to surprise him, and then we see Grandpa...
Just boo. Just fucking go.
Works on Grandpa, unfortunately, as we see Grandpa collapse behind him.
Poor Abe, man. Poor Abe. Oh, my boy.
Ben starts to
I'm
leave and starts
okay.
commenting on that he's going to return to his empty mansion to rattle around and wait for the inevitable alone. Marge says, "Do you want to be thinking what I'm thinking?" And Homer's response is, "Yeah, let's push him down the stairs."
Let's push him down the stairs.
Marge finally encourages Bart to go spend time with his new benefactor, and Homer's complaint to this is Bart gets to go do that, but he can't look outside the bushes outside Chef Boyardee's house.
Won't we all do that? There's only so much room in the bushes, Homer.
For the can-do attitude.
We then see Bart and Burns having dinner together at the very long table, and Burns reassures Bart that he's not some sort of booger man and tries to get him some fresh milk, but it instead ends up attaching Bart to the chair with restraints.
Yeah, wrong button. You know, I'm not such a bad guy. Immediately presses Dr. Evil button. Oh yeah, bad dude. I love when Mr. Burns says dude. He says it a lot in all of Simpsons, and it's never not amusing. Bad dude. Because he says it very how do you do, fellow kids.
I was going to say it's very, yes. How do you do
Bart wants to go home, but Burns bribes him by saying he can have anything he wants, and including some form of gelatin dish.
Even some sort of gelatin dish.
It's made of hooves, you know.
Bart asks for a pizza, and he wants it delivered by Krusty the Clown, and we see that this actually happens, and Krusty was paid $400.
He's on Cameo.
That seems high for Krusty. Do you know what I mean?
That's
I don't think Krusty has that kind of standards, man.
Bart asks Krusty how he can be here, not on live TV, and Krusty says he's just playing an old episode. It won't be a problem. Then cut to the episode, and Krusty's juggling, but then announces that the Falkland Islands have been invaded.
This was so fucking
So
weird.
fucking good.
He's
No,
just-
this is funny.
The
This is
Falkland
so funny.
It was
Islands have
good.
been
It was
invaded, and then he
very
pulls down a little convenient little fucking chart to explain where the Falklands are.
Well, a lot of Americans probably would not have known that.
Quite
Do you know
possibly.
what? I don't know where the Falklands are, but I'm shit at geography.
Well,
I've
Krusty told you, they're
always
near
stuck by
Argentina.
Mhm.
Well, I wasn't listening.
Near is a strong word. Oh,
I was-
near.
I was distracted by the clown man.
My main thought on this was that if you did this joke today, it'd have to be 9/11.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
Do you know though? But Americans are very sensitive about 9/11. Very
Most of them
sensitive.
have forgotten. They said they would never forget, but let's be real
No,
here. Most
they-
of them have forgotten.
No, they haven't. The
It was
reason
24 years ago. Half of them are too young to
I think-
remember it.
the reason they're in the situation they're in right now is because they refuse to forget.
Matt is saying this like during his recent trip to our friends abroad, he may have used some comedy material that may
9/11
not have
joke?
gone
No, I
down
did
well.
not.
Did that go
I
down
would,
like the
I
Twin
would argue
Towers?
that.
Our award!
Oh,
Oh.
Someone did ask me if I wanted to go to Ground Zero, and I did immediately go, "Fuck no."
are you sure they weren't coming on to you?
Is that your pickup line?
Gonna go to Ground Zero?
Want to
Hey,
go to Ground
you,
Zero?
you want to hit my Twin Towers?
That just
what?
sounds like you have two penises.
You don't know what I got.
Working out the anatomy
This
there.
is true. I don't.
Have you seen me? Do you have a mental image of me? What parasocial image of me have you constructed in your mind? Am I a shark? Do I have two cocks? You have no idea.
I'm not allowed to say it alive. I don't think this podcast is rated for what my image of you is now at this point.
But 9/11 jokes, yeah, completely fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's fine. We're not monetized in any way, shape, or form. You can say whatever the hell you want.
Do you want to be the third plane that hit my pentagon?
So anyway, me undies. Do you want to hit my Twin Towers right on my crotch? I think that'd be a great.
You're
great
never
sponsorship
getting
deal.
sponsored by anyone.
No, this is true.
To be fair,
Maybe Gamer
sorry,
Subs.
Joe.
Maybe Gamer Subs.
I'm so
to be fair,
sorry.
it was never happening anyway. We then cut and Burns shows Bart his secret surveillance room. He got the idea from the movie Sliver, which was a delightful romp according to Burns. And we then see that Moe is doing his best Al Pacino impersonation of Taxi, and he ends up breaking his
Oh,
own
yeah,
mirror.
Taxi Driver, yeah.
That was an antique.
Then cuts and we see Homer sneaking into the bathroom and he starts eating tulips.
I don't get. Why did this mean he had to go to Holland?
Because Holland's famous for
Get tulips.
tulips.
Wait, that's the bit.
Yeah.
That's the bit.
That's fucking shit. That's so shit. That is the shittest. That's not even Little Mrs. Mr. Lisa Goes to fucking Washington shit. That is just a shit joke. Oh, these flowers come from this fucking country. Hilarious.
Well, he wanted to eat the best flowers, so he had to go to the source.
You can
Yeah.
fucking grow tulips anywhere.
Yeah, but
Not as good as in Holland.
yeah,
They're
but
not the
Springfield is
same.
not famous for specifically having.
I thought it was like a dodgy surgery joke or something.
What?
It's the clogs.
Fucking
clogs make them good.
tulips. That's so fucking dumb.
It is extremely like the Homer just eating flowers is just entirely dumb, but I think it's funny because it's dumb kind of
Yeah, but
joke.
Homer eating flowers is funny, but the Holland bit, like, what the fuck? That's so shit.
When I was a child, because of this bit, I did start eating flowers.
I don't
So-
believe you.
No, it's true. I straight up, I took a bouquet out of like my mother's vase and then just started consuming them.
I love the way you just started consuming them.
Oh yeah, no, I was voracious.
The podcast has never heard such words.
Oh my god!
If I could have, I would have imbibed the water. God, those flowers were potable.
Oh no! Fucking hell! I'm gonna die.
So we've established Matt likes 9/11 jokes and hates Holland, apparently. This is good to know.
Voracious for carnations, man. That's what I am. Moving on.
We see Bart reminiscing about his time, which includes talking about the hedge mates, the moat, and the bottomless pit. Lisa debates whether it's bottomless, and Bart says it is for all intents and purposes.
I
Alright.
do you know.
That's-
I don't know
that's
why
so
this
good.
got me, but it did make me giggle because it's just that kind of like, well, you're not gonna live to see the bottom, so fucking shut the fuck up.
Also, it's another line you can put on the back of your MeUndies.
It's bottomless for all intents and
Couldn't possibly be
purposes.
bottomless.
Wink. You give it to Twinks.
Then see the family having dinner, and Bart is throwing peas at Lisa, and Marge tells him off, and Bart says, Mr. Burns throws peas at Smithers, and Marge instructs Homer to say something, and Homer's response is, Lisa, stop getting in the way of your wealthy brother's peas.
That's fair. That's fair. I think that's
Yeah.
reasonable.
Yeah.
Bart is then disappointed to be having meatloaf because it's the most hated of all loaves, and then feeds it to the dog. Homer's horrified because it's the end piece, and Homer says he will tolerate Bart being abusive to his family, but he will not stand idly by while he feeds a hungry dog. He tries to send him to his room, and Bart declares that the family stinks, and Homer tries to tell him off again, and Bart tells him to go eat flowers as he throws them at Homer. Homer's response to this is, my secret.
My secret shame.
We then see Bart leave, and Mr. Burns is cackling evilly because his evil plan worked, and he will now mould Bart into his son, and says he may even grow to love him. We then see Bart run up to Burns, and Burns goes, get it off me.
Yeah, Smithers, get it off.
Homer arrives and immediately runs over Bart's bike and orders him to come home. Bart says he wants to stay with Mr. Burns, and Burns tells him to leave immediately. Homer's response to this is, what are you going to do? Are you going to
This is
release the
so
dogs?
good. Yeah,
or
release
the
the
bees?
dogs, release the bees, or dogs with bees in their mouths, so when they bark, they shoot bees.
He tells him to do his worst, and Burns and everyone just walks back into the house and shuts the door.
Smithers, release the robotic Richard Simmons.
Not this one.
No,
That's
not
to
this
come.
one. It was like they had actually like fun trivia aside. Like we will see this later in a
Only
season or
boring
two.
trivia is what John just said.
Yeah, but also like they did actually create that scene for this episode, and in test like they decided like to not run with it, but then like showed it in like test screenings elsewhere, and people absolutely loved it, which they were surprised because they didn't think it was a good scene.
Look, the Richard Simmons thing is hilarious, and it's a shame they didn't make it into this.
They also invited Richard Simmons to voice his robotic counterpart,
Robotic counterpart.
but he didn't want to. He didn't want to play a robot for some reason. So
Oh, he was okay with like being in it, just not a robot.
yeah, literally there. He would have played himself, but he didn't want to play a robot self.
Wait, they should have compromised that and then just said, Smithers, release Richard Simmons. And then it's just Richard Simmons comes out and chases him away.
Well, considering that scene particularly ends with his arse exploding, it might have been a bit difficult to explain that in real life.
Well, you just never have a Richard Simmons cameo again. Or you get him some MeUndies that say bottomless.
We will see robotic Richard Simmons in season 7 anyway. So hang on for that.
He's a coming.
He's
But
coming.
they just shut the door, and Homer is disbelieving, as in he locked the door. Then he just rings the doorbell and runs away to show him.
Yeah, it's just so playing fucking knock-a-door run.
Not as good as robotic Richard Simmons. Gotta be
Not
said.
quite.
We then cut to the police station, and Marge announces that Mr. Burns has stolen our son and won't give him back. Wiggum's response to this is, "Oh, for God, why can't you people solve your own problems? We can't police the whole
Don't be
city."
policing
We can't
the
be
whole
policing
city.
the whole city.
Quote unquote policing.
We then cut to Lionel Hutz, and Lionel Hutz is now doubling as a shoe repair guy.
Why is Lionel Hutz so pale? I've never questioned this until now, but in this particular episode, he looks very pale.
Well, he's not been eating a lot because his job doesn't pay very much.
This is true. This is true. This is true.
Shops adjacent to it, gum for less, and the crematorium.
Crematorium. I mean, realistically though, now if you release like a goth ice cream place and call it the crematorium, that would be a viral sensation within days.
Yeah,
Such a
quite possibly,
specific
yeah.
business model.
It would just instantly be a queer hotspot. I need
I
you to
want
understand.
to buy ice cream from a hot lesbian goth mommy.
Hi.
Oh, cool. I'm on my way.
I got ice cream in the fridge.
Excellent. What a day.
What a day.
Oh, bloody wonderful! Great! It's all coming up Millhouse.
It's all coming up. Matthew is what it is. Hooray for me.
Well, you may
I
need the
get
best.
ice cream and a goth mommy. Brilliant.
I just broke up with one of my 5 partners. I've got an opening.
I can fit you in somewhere.
Oh, Lee Majors is interested.
I don't know if I can compete with that. I'm sorry.
What's your sound effect?
I don't have one. I need to work. I don't even have a catchphrase.
Oh, Lionel Hutz's catchphrase is, he's the best in legal representation at that moment. He tries to sell Skinner a half-drunken orange juice, and Skinner says, "Why don't I just drink it out of the toilet?"
He'll be back.
He reassures him that he's argued in front of every judge in the state, sometimes as a lawyer.
Sometimes there's a lawyer. Oh, that's so good.
We go to the actual court case, and it's ruled that Mr. Burns is actually Bart's biological father. Meanwhile,
Yeah,
Hutz
what the fuck?
we then go to Lionel Hutz is repairing the judge's shoes.
I know the whole bit is just that Lionel Hutz is that terrible a lawyer, but when he was just like, the court has decided that Burns is Bart's biological father, I just thought, what the shit?
Yeah, he's so bad at
He's
being
so
a lawyer that they've lost biological ownership of Bart.
Not to bring this back to my childhood, but when I was a kid, the shenanigans that Lionel Hutz was getting into made me want to be a lawyer because he seemed to be having such a fun life. And as an adult, I still want his life.
Do you?
Like I still want. Yeah, I want
Are you any
to know how
good
to
at
repair
repairing
clogs. Yeah.
Well, apparently it takes a long time because they won't be ready till Thursday. At which point Marge goes, "Why do we keep hiring?"
Yeah, we really should stop hiring. That was so good.
I think that's just the first time anybody in The Simpsons has actually particularly acknowledged how bad he is as a lawyer.
Yeah.
We then cut to Bart in his room of toys, and Milhouse is over, and we see a train go past, and Milhouse asks where it goes, and Bart says it won't be back for 3 hours and 40 minutes.
Very specific.
So one time it had snow on it.
Milhouse laments the fact Bart has loads of toys, while his parents use the excuse of love to deprive him of his own.
Yeah.
He's about to leave, but Bart tries to bribe him to stay with his Bob Mackie jacket. Milhouse is very tempted, but decides to go.
Mackie.
Mr. Burns walks in and says, "You don't need him. I'll be your schoolyard chum." But then cut to Mr. Burns wearing a really old school football outfit.
Old school football outfit, so good.
So Burns starts his running to take the kick. He flags pretty much halfway through, then just kicks Smith's football.
It's a proper satisfying badunk sound as well. Just hitting his face.
Bart just looks at him like, what the hell is happening? They will then see that Mr. Burns has gifted Bart a car. Bart points out that he doesn't know how to drive, but Burns says, "Don't worry, there's a
There's
jaws of life
in the back. You'll be fine.
Then see Bart driving the car, and we get his viewpoint where he can't see over the dashboard. We just see things falling into him, and eventually crashing into Santa's Christmas village, and we see
Yep.
some candy canes, a reindeer, and an elf.
Mm-hmm.
And then Bart finally screeches to a stop and goes, "That was some ride," and the elf pops up in the back. You're telling me.
Lights up.
Would you like to know what this character's called in the official Simpson?
Oh, wait, he's got a name?
Is it
Yes,
racist?
It's Estonian dwarf.
It's
That's what it's listed on.
canon.
I mean, it's not really, made explicit, but, it very much seems to be the same character who plays Lisa in
The
a later
actor,
scene.
yeah.
So,
Yeah, it's just- So We then see that Bart and Homer have got quite desperate, so they're seeing a deprogrammer, and he says it's obvious that Bart has been brainwashed by the evil, charismatic Mr. Burns, and says he was the one that deprogrammed Jane Fonda. And Marge asks about Peter Fonda, and he goes, oh, that's a heartbreaker. But he also got Paul McCartney out of Wings, which Homer's angry about because he wasn't the best one.
He was the most charismatic.
We then see that the deprogrammer has now kidnapped someone, and we see them in a bag, and we just hear him screaming, "You do not love Mr. Burns. You love Homer and Marge."
It's so easy to guess the punchline, but that doesn't stop it being funny.
Yeah.
You get a little interlude of Mayor Quimby banging on the wall because he's killing the
Killing the
passion in it.
romance.
We then see that Marge and Homer and Marge are pacing anxiously, and programmer comes out and says, "It took 2 weeks, but you have your son back." At which point, Hans Moorman walks out and goes, "Mom, Dad, I missed
I
you."
love you.
Homer is touched by this and starts kissing his head.
I like how Marge knows Moorman's name. Because she's
Marge-
like, it's not
he's
Bart, it's
famous.
Hans
Yeah.
Moorman.
He's famous. He's Hans Moorman.
He's Hans
Hans
Moorman.
Moorman. She's a member of her community. She knows these people by name.
This is true.
Absolutely.
Marge is kind of like that.
Marge points out it is Hans Moorman. Homer's response to this is, "Can I keep him anyway?"
His hopeful little face.
There was a sneaky little 1984 reference in there because he got deprogrammed in Room 101.
Oh, clever. Nice.
Oh, nice.
Go back to the mansion and we'll get another episode of Itchy and Scratchy, in which they're on a tour of the mint vault. Scratchy gets thrown onto the money press and gets turned into money.
Yeah, 'cause
And
that's
That's
how
how
Disney
that
works.
works. Yep.
Yeah,
but
thank you. I'm not the only person that thought that. I was like, wait a second.
No, I'll say I'm impressed.
Yeah, and the Scratchy dollar bills end up at Tycoon Convention, and we see that Scratchy is set on fire as his eye slowly starts to come near the flame.
Yeah, I was genuinely surprised by this for some stupid reason because, like, oh, he's been turned into money. That's the punchline. But obviously, they have to keep escalating Itchy and Scratchy to be more and more ridiculous. So he took the money. So I was like, wait, where's he gonna? Is he just gonna spend the money? And like, no, the Tycoon Convention is like a genuine stroke of genius in terms of like really playing the bit to completion. It's brilliant.
Everyone is laughing. Both Burns and Bart are laughing. Burns especially because that cat got slaughtered like a hog. This is the point where Bart decides that he actually does want to go home and see the family, which point Burns tells him that his family doesn't want him anymore. It takes him back to the TV room, and then we see that the family are talking in very static voices. And then we see Homer drop his sandwich and go, "Bo." And Bart says, "It's probably my imagination, but that something didn't seem quite right." Burns excuses himself, then walks into the TV set that's next door. At which point he says, "They got it wrong. He doesn't say Bo, and he has to check the script, and then goes, Do."
Is this supposed to be Michael Caine?
Yes, this was meant to be Michael.
Is
Caine.
it?
I thought
Oh,
so.
okay. All right.
I have no idea who the female was supposed to be.
No, me neither.
Lisa is the Estonian dwarf, making his second appearance of the episode.
Yes.
Well, after Santa's Christmas Village was destroyed, he needed to get new work.
Quite something
Yeah,
because
yeah,
Burns,
fair enough,
Burns actually threatens to send them all back to come blow your horn at the Westport Dinner Theatre. So he's in demand.
I mean, he's a popular dwarf.
Burns says, "Let's check back on the family," and we come back and Michael Caine drops the sandwich again, and this time goes, "Duh-oh." And Bart accepts that. That is
Well, that
his
is how
fault.
it's written. Funnily
It is
enough.
how it's written, yeah.
Yeah.
He's reading off the script. He's never heard it before, and he's been given a bit of paper. There's D''OH, and he's like, "Well, how do you read that?" Duh-oh.
Duh-oh.
Bart is suitably convinced and realizes that Mr. Burns is the only one he can trust and calls him Dad. They do have a slow hug, and we hear a loud snap, and Burns goes, "That rib always breaks." We cut back to the Simpson family, and Lisa is just randomly destroying the house. And Marge asks what she's doing. And Lisa says she's trying to fill the void that Bart left in his absence. She then trips Homer, and Marge's response
fucking got me.
Marge's response is, "Oh, that's sweet."
It was a proper good scream from Dan Castellaneta. Wow, boomf.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
We then cut back, and Bart is in a Mr. Burns suit, and Mr. Burns says it's to correct his posture because he'll have a mighty hump. And he
Soon
says,
you'll have a mighty hump.
Ben says this calls for a celebration. Let's go fire some employees. And Bart is very psyched for this. As he goes,
Gives a very
"Excellent."
Burns in. Excellent. Yeah.
Excellent.
Lenny walks into the room, and Ben says he'll make
Leonard.
he'll make it sporting for Leonard because he'll get to keep his job if he can explain why he shouldn't be fired without using the letter E. And well, he does a reasonably alright job. He goes, "I'm a
He
good
says, "I'm
work."
a good work guy." Yeah.
Ben then buys him, and he goes, "But I didn't say." Then Ben says, "You will do."
You will.
Bart that says, "Let me try," and then we see that Homer's walking in because he's following
The
a pile
trail of
of
donuts.
How else do you lure Homer into an office?
I mean, realistically, you could say, Homer, come into this office. He'd do it.
Burns says this is a chance for Bart to finally prove his loyalty and tells Bart he can fire when ready. But then see Bart struggling, and Burns starts to threaten Bart by saying he will disown him and Bart will lose everything: the toys, the wealth, the gift certificate for Blockbuster, the whole shebang.
Oh no, wouldn't want to lose that.
So Bart finally apologizes to his dad and then says the words "you're fired," and it's revealed that he actually said it to Burns. And Burns says,
Gasp.
"You will never be my son." And Bart tells him to move a little to the left, the callback from earlier. Burns obeys, and we then see Burns falls through the trapdoor.
very well.
Smithers jumps in afterwards and tells him to land on Leonard's carcass.
Implication that Lenny is stone as dead.
Spoiler alert, he's not.
No, he'll be back.
He's not
Don't
even
worry.
fired.
No, it's actually Lenny's twin brother that we see for the rest of Simpsons now.
I mean, my note here is
Looney.
that this is the second time we've seen Lenny be fired at this point.
Don't question
Don't worry.
it.
Don't worry
question
about it. Yep.
We then see the family all back together, and Homer reveals that they were actors, and Bart asks how they know, and Homer reveals because they were
Because they
hanging
hung out with him.
trying to get the character down. This also reveals that midget taught her a lot about his native Estonia. So Marge says that the real family are happy that he's back, and Bart says he loves them, and Homer says, "Yeah, we love you all back," and then introduces him to his new brother, Hans Momer.
Cowabunga,
dudes.
dudes.
Hans Momer walks in holding a skateboard dressed like Bart. And Homer just leans down to begin kissing his head and tells the
It's
family
like
to
kissing
join.
a peanut.
Then just hear Homer. The episode ends with Homer just kissing Hans Momer. Episode fades to black.
Oh, with kissing noises, yeah.
And then we just hear Marge go, "Homer, I want that thing out of my house."
And more kissing noises.
What a tremendous ending.
What a
And
fucking
that's an episode.
surreal episode.
I think we're definitely seeing the tonal shift of Simpsons being a bit less realistic family life.
What are you talking about? That's how it normally
This is what
goes,
my
right?
family life is like. Yeah.
I'm
This is
kissing
normal.
old men all the time.
He's not old.
Yeah.
He's younger than me.
While an Estonian
Oh,
dwarf,
man.
Yeah.
dwarf studies your mum.
Small man's like 32, isn't he?
Yeah,
Alright.
they make
He's
a joke, though, that
31
he
years
just, like,
old.
Yeah, he like spent all he works in the sun or something. I can't remember what the
Alcohol has ruined my life. I'm
That was
32,
it. Yeah,
31 years
yeah,
old,
yeah.
isn't it? Yeah.
So what did everyone think overall?
I liked this episode. This was a fun
Yeah, it was
episode.
fun. It was a good one.
It's a good episode.
I
Enjoyed
can't
it.
I can't hate on this. Yeah, pretty fantastic episode, to be honest. Just weird with a lot of jokes. I can't really hate on like such a Simpsons-esque episode of Simpsons. You know, it really was just bizarre and fun. I really liked it.
It was blistering.
Blistering. That's a descriptor.
I really bring the words out today.
Do you mean as in fast, or that you need to?
Yeah, like fast. Not as in
okay.
like I need creams.
Fetch the creams.
I've been watching Simpsons again. I don't need the cream. Need to go to the crematorium.
We're back to the days of Marge foot fetishes, aren't we?
God.
Oh God, what?
Don't question it.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
I didn't listen to this episode.
Shall we
Am I-
move on to
Am I good?
Out of Homers?
Let's give it some ratings.
I will quite happily give it it won't be back for another 3 hours and 40 minutes out of Homer. Sometimes the long ones are worth it.
Was this a long one?
Yes, it was.
Oh, okay.
Both
It had a
episodes.
chalkboard gag,
Both off, but no,
but
No
truncated intro.
yeah, truncated intro. Yeah, just because the intro, the long ones for the past few episodes have not been amazing, and we've
Yeah,
got
there was
like
nothing-
consistent long episodes.
Yeah, there's no like mega obvious like padding for padding's sake. There were a few long gags, but it
Yeah.
didn't feel like anything was just like this is just here to expand the runtime.
And that's the thing is like even with the long ones that do feel like padded, I'm never like, oh, I wish I could have seen the intro for the 1000th time. Instead
Yeah, you're
of
not
this
missing
gag.
that bit. The 1 minute 30 intro every time. Really want to see it.
Sounds like you don't want to see it. It sounds like you're lying to us, John.
Don't put words in your mouth. Wait, mine? What?
Hey, my mouth? I can put whatever I want in my mouth.
Oh God.
What?
I feel
cream from the crematorium.
John, what's your out of Homer?
Me, I gave it throwing rocks through a billionaire's windows out of Homer because it's a good time.
Hell yeah.
I gave it a Paul McCartney out of Wings out of Homer. It's the best one.
Do I get to give it an out of Homer? Or
You
is
absolutely
that,
do.
is that
Please
your
give it an
thing?
out of
I like
don't
you
wanna,
said,
like,
do you
I don't wanna
get
intrude.
to? It's like,
You're
as if
required
we're gonna
to.
fucking like smack you for doing
You ain't
it.
leaving
don't-
here if you don't give one.
It might not feel special anymore. Like, I want it to be for you all. I'm going to say that It's a Falklands or a Series of Islands off the coast of Argentina out of Homer.
Informative and factual. I like it.
Should we go on to politics? Politics? Society?
Politics.
Let's
Politics,
not go on
brackets,
politics.
Blood
Yeah.
Bowl.
Brackets,
Are the Falklands really
Blood Bowl.
disputed?
Fucking hell, I'm dying, man.
Right, now to
play
the
Blood
Falklands
Bowl
section
over
of the podcast.
Oh, what are your thoughts on the invasion of the Falkland Islands?
I think the foul was like insufficient weapon for the terrain, and it really should have moved to like. Really, it's a real issue that America decided to move away from 7.62 when they did, because 303 is a good cartridge.
Oh. Well, as the one that always fucking makes the effort with the society bit, it's there is like obvious references to like the modern day work culture, so focused on like grind and earning money that you forget to have an actual life and a family. Obviously, that's coming from Mr. Burns, so it's a lot more played for like comedy. But there is, that nod to the fact that people are working themselves to death. The idea that money can even solve that problem because the richer fucking billionaires they do just think, just throw enough money at it, it solves the problem. And it fucking does, and it's terrifying. And then the obvious classic, the fact that in the end, money can't buy you love. No.
I mean, I suppose the corollary to that is that the one thing money can't stave off is death, which is the one thing that all the ultra-wealthy actually genuinely do fear. See everybody trying to build a bunker to avoid the apocalypse, or pump themselves full of drugs
I'll
/
put Luigi Mangione
estrogen
behind bars.
to live forever. Not going to work,
Estrogen?
but try it.
Bathe in children's blood.
Bathe in children's blood, yeah, maybe less of that. I could do with it less bathing in children's blood, but I'm fine with billionaires like microdosing estrogen to see what it does. Like more of that. People just do that generally.
Normalize estrogen.
Normalize microdosing
think,
estrogen, yeah.
Billionaires should be allowed a little bit of Soprota and acetate as a treat. They should be on dual therapy, like right now.
I like the idea of billionaires having a little treat.
Billionaires should all get fat double D tits.
Dove,
Yes.
you're looking for work, right? How would you like to be hormone advisor to Brian Johnson?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to fit it in between my schedule of I forgot the guy with the sound effect.
Images.
Leave ages.
You know the guy. Yes, exactly. Yes, sorry, I forgot my hero's name. Oh. Go on, I'm a failure. We don't need to listen.
Anything
to
else it says about society?
Just
John, you're not
Money's
allowed to.
bad.
You're not allowed to
Money's
complain about my
good.
performance in this podcast ever again. I always fucking bring my fucking A game.
I gave you my thing. Billionaires fear death. That was my thing. I was waiting for somebody else to give us a thing.
The evil of capitalism is perpetuated by abuse
Yeah, it's fair.
and manipulation.
Yeah.
we'd
Yeah,
be
yeah.
lucky to have Hans Mormon as a brother.
We would.
We
We
would.
fucking
We would.
would.
He's so rad.
He's so radical.
And he's like kissing a peanut.
He is. Moving to next Simpsons episode.
Sweet Seymour Skinner's badass song.
Why
Badass
all the
spelt
extra-
with lots of extra letters.
Why the extra S's and stuff? Is this a reference?
It is absolutely a reference because, like, The Simpsons is trying something new for a change. There is a 1971 blaxploitation film called Sweet Sweetback's Badass Song, spelled with the same amount of A's and S's. It's
And
referencing that.
What the actual fuck does this does that have to do with this episode?
That is unclear.
I think they knew they would deliberately annoy you, so they've just changed all the wording.
I think they did, man.
They did it 31 years ahead just to annoy you. Like, in 31 years, this is going to really piss off a podcaster.
Yeah. Well, I had to be annoyed at the fucking dude that tried to insert himself into the Simpsons discourse back in, like, season 1 and 2. So I have to find something else to be annoyed at now.
I'm trying to find if there's any mention of why they picked that film specifically, but I don't know. Maybe Sweet Sweetback's Badass Song was, like, popular in 1994.
Maybe it was a Vietnam theme.
3 years after its release.
That one guy in the comments is losing his fucking mind that I haven't seen this film.
All right, we'll add it to All for Arnold. We'll watch Sweet Sweetback's Badass Song.
It's just an in-between.
I'm not sure you were the audience for a 70s black exploitation film, to be fair.
If you support the Patreon.
I
Bonus
genuinely thought you were going to
episode,
say
yeah.
if you support the patriarchy. If you support the patriarchy, you will love this film.
Well, we've established you want to give them little treats every now and then.
If you support the patriarchy and reclaim the Falklands.
Michael, I like giving everyone little treats.
What, like the Falklands?
This episode came out on April 28th, 1994.
Something somewhat substantial happened. Aldrich Amy's former CIA officer and his wife Rosanna pleaded guilty for spying for the Soviet Union and Russia.
Oh, damn.
They are both currently serving life sentences.
I'm not surprised. I imagine they got hella tortured.
You get promoted if you do that these days.
Yes, you become president.
Yeah.
We've got another divorce as Lisa Marie Presley separated from
I got
musician Danny
confused then
Keogh.
where the divorce, I was like, oh, and they got divorced. I'm like, oh, well, I mean, that's also kind of sad.
Yeah.
You would get divorced if your partner came out as a Soviet spy.
Wouldn't she also
Maybe.
come out as a Soviet spy? Maybe only one of them wanted to come out as a Soviet spy. Maybe
That's
neither of
true,
them
yeah.
did. What is going on? Anyway, Michael, carry on.
I'm a Soviet spy. This is my beard.
All Soviet spies are actually gay. It's like a requirement.
That's actually not wrong, but yes. Yeah.
So, well, UK number one has changed. It's The Most Beautiful Girl in the World by Prince.
Fair enough.
Okay.
And R. Kelly is still bumping and grinding his way to the heart of the US nation at number one.
Man,
cool.
so much stuff from the 90s we're not allowed to like anymore because it's made by paedophiles and assholes.
I mean,
You sound like you
to-
really lamented that fact. Like, I used to love Jimmy Savile, but
I wish I could still watch Louis C.K. and laugh, but I can't because he's a dickhead.
Not to drag us back to the Michael Jackson discourse for like the bazillionth time,
Okay.
but like if you really want to, you'll find a way, you know?
I still
We can
listen to
return with
I
a
still
V.
listen to MJ, man. I can't not. That dude was a fucking genius
Exactly.
musically.
Exactly.
I think we can appreciate paedophile culture.
Wait, that is not what I said. I want that known. That is not what I said. I do not want that on my tombstone. Thank you very much.
well, there goes any chance of the MeUndies sponsorship.
No. That would go hard on a pair of undies.
No, it wouldn't. No, it wouldn't. There would be nothing softer in those undies
Okay,
than if it says that on
This is why you should not have drunk that 8% beer.
Taking off her skirt. Oh, I was expected.
No. Oh, fucking hell. We're all going to hell.
I'm going to Valhalla for this bit.
What, the bar in York? I deserve a
Spin
treat.
star.
I just told a paedophile joke. I'm going to Valhalla.
That calls for a pint.
Yo, the beers
I
in
deserve-
Valhalla, though, are sick. I love the
Valhalla's
place.
good.
I go there
Shout out to
every
Valhalla.
time.
I don't think they're going to thank you for the association after the last 2 minutes of
I don't
conversation.
think they will. I'm not going to tell them. I've got to be honest.
Would you like me to do the chalkboard gag?
Yeah, let's move on. Let's do some Simpsons.
Well, I will not celebrate meaningless milestones, but
Milestones.
Yeah.
milestones, that's the one I meant.
That's what I was in surgery for.
Fucking damn it.
Matt's not going to
die,
make
man.
Matt's not going to make it to the end of this episode.
Yeah, my job's to kill Matt.
I think you're doing a really good job.
Yeah, I took a contract out.
Is this like, are you assuming this podcast operates on like a dead man's boots principle? Like if you can kill someone, you can just take their job?
Yeah, yeah. I'm trying to replace Matt.
I don't
How
know
do you
if
think
I
I
want...
got this job?
I don't know if I want your goth mommy ice cream anymore, Fox.
Oh, what? Oh no, Matt. It's okay.
Okay, I'm on my way.
It's okay. There you go.
You put up some good resistance, sir.
I love when they put up good resistance.
Oh,
Oh,
dearie me.
Oh, God, tell us about some Simpsons.
Do you want? Well, the couch gag involves the Fox logo. The family peel it off the thing and start stomping it out.
It's
This
a
is
new
good.
one.
This is good.
Yeah.
Is that ever reused?
I don't think so. No, I don't remember it.
This one and the last one both apparently appear in At Long Last Leave. I don't know that episode. It's but apparently
That's the
there's like
Brexit episode.
There's a Brexit episode.
I don't think so, but I would believe you. Season 23. It's the 500th episode. We're a little bit away from that one.
Yeah, I think we'll be all right.
So yeah, there is I guess a couch gag montage in episode 500 because of course there is.
Yeah, that's
It'll be
because
like all
they
y'all's
can't.
age when we're there.
They're no longer able to write fucking 25 minutes of good comedy anymore, so now they have to do montages for their fucking intros.
The episode begins with a montage of Homer with Homer and Marge washing the car, playing, and then we see the car just slowly go down the driveway
Another
while Homer has to
instance
chase
of
up.
Homer's car being green instead of
Oh.
pink.
Well, this I understand because he obviously lost his car and had to replace it.
I did spend more than a more than reasonable amount of time googling the Simpsons car during editing the last episode. The green car was just some weird animation mistake last time. It was never seen before or since. Like that's not the same car. This
They
green
have
one here.
they get a green. There must have been a green car in Simpsons because I know you can get a green car in Simpsons Hit and Run, the video game. One of the Simpsons characters has a green car. But I don't know if that's one of the Simpsons family cars or if it's another character's car. You know what I mean? But there is a green car in that game.
Is the Simpsons Hit and Run canon? Is it endorsed by the Pope?
It was.
Is that what canon means?
It was inducted
Endorsed by
into
the Pope.
biblical canon. In the year of our Lord.
It's right there in Leviticus.
2015. Yeah. Yeah, the Simpsons had a green car. And the Lord said, "Run over Ned." Yeah, that's what canon means. Canon is biblical canon.
Yeah. We then cut back and we see that it's Homer's birthday and he's got his book about beards and Homer's got a beard himself. He tries to blow out the candles and he sets his beard on fire while Grandpa is just laughing hysterically while Homer's
So
just
good.
running around.
That
As
would
I mean, I
be
know it's just in the
so
background, but this goes
interesting.
on so long.
Yeah.
Why I'll try with a little help from our friends playing.
Does Homer grow beards in The Simpsons at any point? Well, yeah,
No,
'cause
he's
he has
just,
stubble and
stubble.
stuff. I was just thinking, is that why Homer's never depicted with a beard because he has like horribly scarred face? But no, he just has a short beard.
That ain't stubble. Oh God.
Homer has received,
Burn.
like me, laser hair removal.
Well, yeah, he can't be that anyway because there was the episode a couple. I always want to say a couple weeks ago because just to pretend the illusion that we record these weekly. But yeah, there was an episode a couple episodes ago where Homer shaves and then doesn't his beard just like thump, just like pop out of his
That's a
face?
recurring gag. Yeah,
That's so good.
Every time it's just pop and it's back. Yep.
It turns out that this is home movies and Bart is playing to show and tell. Marge says that she's not comfortable about the thought of the classmates laughing at the family's private moments, and Marge's response to this is, "How would you feel in 20 years people are laughing at things you did?" And Bart said, "That's not likely."
They might as well have just looked at the fucking camera.
And wouldn't.
I mean, yes, with the benefit of hindsight, but also like they'd only been going for 5 seasons now. I don't think they could have expected this to run for another 20 at that time.
No, I think they were just making the joke that the cartoon will eventually end, but it's funny enough.
So, we then see does the
Oh, they've
police
come
come.
for the goth mommy. We can hear it in the background.
Did I made that pedophile
fuck.
joke? And,
I
we then-
don't respect their culture.
No, I know.
I take it back.
So Bart says, tells Marge to have a bit of sense of humor about herself, and then we see that baby Bart is on the toilet saying that he made potty, and we then see that Lisa is laughing hysterically.
This made me
Bart
uncomfortable.
Bart realizes he needs something else for show and tell, and Marge suggests a potato. Bart's response to this is, "You're always trying to put potatoes on me. What's the deal with that?" And Marge goes, "I just think they're neat."
Oh,
Hell yeah.
I always wondered where this one was from. That's where this is from. Yeah.
And there really is just no fucking context for it. It really is just Marge being like, yo,
Here's a
potatoes.
potato.
It's just great.
Admittedly, they're pretty fucking neat.
They are neat.
I genuinely think that if I was to take a guess where this gag came from, it's from the fact that one of the writers found out that potatoes are the only vegetable native to America. Like potatoes came from America.
Yo, really?
Yeah. So they found that out, and then they were like, who in The Simpsons would know that? And then we're like, Marge found that out, and she loves that fact. She loves that potatoes are American, so she's just like, I think they're neat.
There must be other vegetables from America.
Not that aren't in other countries.
Oh shit, really?
As far as I'm aware, there's potatoes are the only thing that only grew in America, but everything else
Like llamas.
did you say like llamas?
Like llamas.
Like llamas?
Yeah, no,
Llamas are a vegetable.
Yeah, America.
They're my favorite vegetable.
Grow from the ground, Beverly.
Yeah, there's two vegetables, potato and llama.
I am learning a lot this evening.
Again, that guy in the comments is like, potatoes aren't actually vegetables, they're a root.
I think they're going to be more concerned about the llamas growing from the ground statement than you just
No,
made.
that's just facts, you fucking idiot.
If you want to
they're like
diffuse the
coconuts.
commenters, like vegetable isn't like a defined category anyway. Like, there's no real like specific like.
No, and now
This
there's
is what
like
a vegetable is.
there's like culinary vegetable, because like a tomato is a
There's like-
culinary vegetable, but it's not a vegetable.
Like fruits are defined, vegetables are not. Vegetables are just a bit of a plant.
Yeah, it's just a bit
Like
of
a
the green
llama.
that we eat. Like a llama.
I hate to interrupt you here on this, John, but most of the fruits I know are not defined.
No, touche.
Don't call John out like that.
I can call John out however I like.
Bart runs upstairs and says that he needs something for show and tell, and and Lisa tells him to take one of the geodes. Bart stares blankly, and Lisa clarifies the rocks on her desk.
Trilobite. Yeah,
Bart then
what is
picks
it?
up all the rocks that aren't, which includes a trilobite, petrified wood,
petrified wood,
bran
and
muffin,
then
bran
a bran
muffin.
muffin.
That
But-
classic
But
fossil.
no petrified birds.
No petrified
No
birds.
petrified birds.
Well, no,
Nope,
she
nope, nope.
she used the wrong. She doesn't know that yet. This is actually a subtle reference to the fact that Lisa is actually kind of stupid. Is she thinks they're called rocks, and she's just a fucking idiot. It's all the petrified
You're right,
birds on her desk.
Lila should be able to metagame, yeah.
Also, I'm fairly certain that when we see Bart getting on the bus, he's got the bran muffin in his hand, but then when we see him in the bus, he's got the geode.
No, he's got the G.
eat the bran muffin before he got on the bus.
Right.
That's his little treat.
This is little treat, Bart the billionaire.
Hey, he was rich last
That
episode.
bran muffin is filled with estrogen.
So Bart gets on the bus, and we see that all the kids actually have geodes, including Martin, who greets him as his fellow geologist. Bart tries to find something for show and tell. and-
Geologist.
Which is not the
And,
word.
No,
I
no.
love that
But
correction.
it's a pun. You can appreciate the pun.
It's not a fucking pun.
not a
It's a
pun.
geologist. Geodologist.
It's a portmanteau.
What
at
is
best.
the name
Okay, it's a
of
portmanteau.
someone
Oh, Lord,
who
he's Googling it.
studies geodes? We are ahead of time. I can fucking Google this if I want to. It's just a geologist.
Are you looking at the clock and going, how much
Surely
derailing
not.
can I
No,
fit
no,
in
no,
today?
no. That's fucked up because geologist is earth and like logos for like reasoning,
Yeah,
the
well,
word
yeah.
of science.
So would it be geologist is like the broader category? Like a speleologist
Yeah.
would be a geologist technically, right? Like you'd have
Yeah,
to
yeah, of
understand
course. So, like-
geology to be a speleologist.
Yeah. In the same way, you'd need to be like a physicist to be like a fucking gravitationologist or whatever the fuck.
Gravitationologist.
Gravitationologist. Okay, yeah.
See, you were making a very good scientific point until the last one.
I was like locked in. I was like, oh, you're making a lot of sense. This is really
Study
interesting. And then you
of
said
geos.
gravitationologist.
You can fascinate a gaggle of podcasters with a trans woman. It's that simple. It's that easy.
Yeah, just put.
I can say
trans
whatever
on
the fuck I want. It's Falklandsologist. That's all it is.
Mark's trying to find something to take instead of the rock, and he finally sees Santa's little helper, and he picks the dog up. The dog makes a full-on yelping noise as it gets picked up. We cut to the classroom, and we see that Nelson is reading out the ingredients of a can of tomato paste.
This can contained tomato paste. This went on for so long.
He read out every single ingredient.
Yep.
And this is a regular occurrence because Mrs. Krabappel says she's looking forward to hearing it again next week.
Yeah, but the thing is, she says looking forward to seeing it next week, which means it's a regular occurrence, which means that the tomato paste.
Go on, use your words.
Fuck me, standing man.
I mean, it is tomato paste. It is gone. It's not there anymore. There is a hauntology of tomato.
Look, can we get a Falklandsologist to really explain this, please? The tomato... Fuck's sake! The tomato paste that is on the edges of that can must fucking stink. Jesus Christ, it wasn't even that funny a joke, and I struggled through it. Fucking hell. I hate myself.
He could have rinsed it out first.
She is smiling.
He didn't know. That's the thing. You can see in the frame that there's bits of tomato paste, like, on the can.
Oh, yeah, that totally is,
Yeah,
isn't
yeah.
it? Yeah.
So that must fucking reek.
Well, struggle through this riddle because Bart comes up now and he's got Santa's little helper under a box and he says, "This is a riddle that has plagued mankind for centuries. What has 4 legs and ticks?" And everyone's response to this is a walking clock.
Yeah, because I think it is
That's
actually
how I've
like
been referred to as that.
It's like a... No, that... Take out the L and you've got it.
A waking
Wait, which?
clock?
yeah, which L am I taking out though?
Isn't this actually... Again, this is a reference to something, right? And the joke is that everyone knew the answer to the riddle, but then obviously Bart was like, no, it's my dog.
Then reveals the dog and everyone is very excited and Mrs. Krabappel gives them the cookies that Martin made, which were his raisin roundies. Bart tells the fairly tame story about the dog crawling under the house, coming back covered in ants and then going to the church to drink all the holy water, which everyone's amazed by.
Wouldn't
Just
you
a
be?
random note, but I saw on the Simpsons wiki, they're like, oh, there's a goof in this episode because the dog eats the cookies with raisins and raisins are bad for a dog. And I'm like, dog would fucking eat the cookies, mate.
Yeah, it's like,
Dog would eat the
yeah, that's not...
cookies,
Yeah,
Unless the dog is going
dogs
to
aren't
die
self-aware
in
enough to
5
know that
seconds.
it will kill them. Bart gets congratulated on a great job and Milhouse brags that he knew the dog before he came to the class.
Has Milhouse ever interacted with Santa's little helper?
Not that I
He
know of.
must have done.
What a
unlike
fucking
friends, they go to
little
each other's
liar.
house. He must
What a
have
little
seen the
piece
dog.
of shit.
Are you arguing that Milhouse does not know Santa's little helper as canon?
Yes, I am.
That's like EU.
He's never
Okay,
actually...
it's in the comic books.
He's never
Milhouse has
actually met
been
him.
to the Simpsons household on multiple occasions. He has to have met that dog.
I don't know.
Circumstantial.
Yeah, unless we see it on screen, it's not true.
Those are kinds
It's
of
hearsay.
evidence.
Hearsay.
That's, hearsay and circumstantial are kinds of evidence.
What does the Pope have to say about this?
I'm going to call in a lawologist, and they're going to set you straight.
A law-talking guy.
Lionel Hutz.
Lionel Hutz, lawologist.
I want to see Lionel Hutz fight Pope Leo.
I want to see Lionel Hutz fight. That's the end of that.
Oh, he would be so out for blood.
Lionel Hutz would
That'd be the
fucking
first time he
cut a
lived.
bitch, like straight
He
up.
would cut a bitch.
Well, we've
No
established he carries a
hesitation.
switchblade on him.
Yeah, exactly. For when he's sleeping at the YMCA.
Trying to remember if Lionel Hutz was a playable character in the Simpsons wrestling game.
Oh, I'd hope so.
There's a
I
wrestling
don't think
game?
I
I
don't
don't think it
remember
was because I think Phil Hartman had been murdered before that came out.
Oh, God,
I have to
hey?
ask for like the health of my polycule. What's the tech like in the Simpsons wrestling game?
The health
Is
of
it like
my
is it is it like the Shrek game that's surprisingly good?
I played
I
a
remember
lot
it being-
of it. It
I
was
remember it
alright.
being quite
it was
clunky.
it was a decent game.
Okay.
For For me, when
Okay,
I was 14, I thought it was all right.
If the click is coming across, I'm just gonna make a note here.
I don't think it troubled any of the WWE games in terms of wrestling
I don't
marketplace.
think it did.
Well, it's
no.
all right because now that the WWE games have fucking shat the bed, maybe Simpsons can make a comeback.
Like, it should be. There's a comeback coming.
I want to see the Simpsons create a star. Holy shit, I want that.
Absolutely.
I want that so bad.
Anyway, Simpsons.
So Martin goes up front and is about to do his giant presentation about the birth of geodes, and everyone's ignoring him because they want to stroke the dog, including Nelson doing it quite roughly.
People love a dog.
Santa's little helper sneezes and then goes, he thinks it's people.
He thinks it's
But then you hear Willie through the door going, poochie, poochie, poochie.
Groundskeeper Willie, man. I'm that excited to see a dog.
I mean, the look of joy in his
yeah.
face when the dog looks at him is amazing.
I fucking love dogs. Are great, man.
Everyone loves a dog.
Everyone loves a dog.
Bring a dog into class, everyone's going to be like, yep, dog time.
Yeah,
Nope,
the rest
no
of the
lesson.
class is like over because dog.
Yeah.
I have great news about my dating pool.
Martin being a prick needs his geode to be acknowledged. So,
Well, every young man at some point wants his geode to be acknowledged.
so Mrs. Krabappel makes Bart lock the dog into
Actually, geodes would
in the
more be an
cupboard.
analogy for young women, right? Surely.
So we see that
Just keep going, Michael. It's fine.
the dog is locked in a closet now, and he eventually wakes up to the smell of something good, and we learn it's actually horse spots, including more testicles.
Now
Much
with
lady-
more testicles.
I googled this. I was like, is it true? Do testicles contain more iron? I googled it, and yes, they do. Testicles
Oh,
are
God.
apparently
In
a
biology
great
class.
source. We need a biologist. It doesn't work
We need
with it.
A biologist.
A biologist.
Testicologist.
A biologist.
How many
biologiologist.
How many professions of ist have we hired for this podcast?
A testicologist. There we go. Yes,
You
they
need
are
a
a great
doctor.
source of iron. So if you feel like you don't get enough iron, you should eat some testicles.
Jump on some
I guess.
testicles.
Eat some balls.
Eat some-
Yeah.
Go out to a club and eat some balls, man. That's what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
it's that simple. It's that easy.
Specifically horse, if you want the most iron.
Podcast does not condone bestiology. Bestiology.
Can we get
Some ologies on the brain now.
can we get a
Bestiology.
bestiologist?
Bestiology, the study of bestiality.
So Santa's little helper crawls towards the
We
testicles.
condone
and,
bestiality, bestiality, but not bestiology.
I'm so sorry for what I've done to your podcast.
this is
You should
usual.
apologize for what you've done to my brain.
I've been doing that all year.
I think John feels like Ralph right now, and Ralph sees the dog and goes, "Miss Hoover, there's a dog in the vent." Miss Hoover's response to this is, "Do you remember the time you saw said Snagglepuss was outside?" And Ralph's response is, "He was going to the bathroom."
Yeah, so this is a weird because Snagglepuss is a Hanna-Barbera
Cat.
character that's a bipedal cat that's pink.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
there's so many ways to like guess this joke. Is it just that he saw a quote unquote pink cat that was peeing, or did he see a naked man peeing outside that was only wearing a hat? Like, I genuinely want to know what the punchline is supposed to be, because the punchline is just it's weird.
Yeah, I think the punchline is lol Ralph.
But again,
Yeah, I don't think they put that much thought into it.
but you say that, but they use Ralph for a lot of these kind of jokes, because there's the one with Skinner and Krabappel making babies in the school closet,
Oh yes.
and he saw
I
the
saw a
baby and
the
it
baby
winked
looked
at
me.
him.
Yeah. Yeah.
They use Ralph for these kind of jokes. So what is the incredibly inappropriate joke they just made a 6-year-old say? And I'm very curious about that. I would like to know. I'm not saying cancel Simpsons. I'm just saying this joke could have very...
Just saying, explain yourself, Simpsons
No,
writers.
the joke could have very dark connotations, and I'm genuinely curious what they are.
Cancel Snagglepuss.
No, Snagglepuss exit. Stage right. I love Snagglepuss. I love Hanna-Barbera.
Gets his cock out for children.
What?
Why do we keep coming back to pedophiles this episode?
I just want to
Like,
point out right now, I have in the Discord, I have put the no back in nonce, and I do not remember when I wrote that. I'm just gonna post that for posterity. Keep that.
Let's move on from one unfortunate thing to some racism, I guess.
Yeah.
Skinner is on the phone being talked up by the superintendent because he didn't know what Yum Kippur was and
Kippur.
thought it was a made-up holiday.
Yeah, yeah.
We then see all the kids running past, and Willie bursts in quite frantically saying, "Sir, you've got to come quick. There's a dog running around the vents." And Skinner says he understands and announces it over the PA, but no one remains calm. They get very excited about it.
Why is Skinner so ragged?
Because he's having a bad time.
Is it just that he's stressed? I don't know. It just seems a bit like
It's because he's anti-Semitic.
he hates Jews so much that it ruffles his clothes when he has to talk to them.
Yeah, I mean, the last time we saw him, he was having a very stressful phone call, and he's looking sweaty and disheveled, and I think it is just off the back of that, isn't it?
I guess so. Like the thing is, it's not that I won't accept those kind of answers. I'm just curious because animation takes time, so they had to make the choice to animate Skinner in, ragged clothing and like
Disheveled.
Yeah. So
You asked for continuity.
this is true. This is true.
They did it. They gave you continuity.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just interesting to me. It's just a phone call. Chill out. You're not a millennial.
Skinner sticks his head into the vent and is immediately licked by Santa's little helper.
Why didn't you
tells
just grab
Willie to
the
go
dog then? Just grab the dog then, you fucking moron.
No, because he wants to send Willie in to go get it. Willie says that he will not fit, and he then calls Skinner a croquet-playing mint muncher. Skinner's response to this is to tell Willie to go grease himself up and go in, and then calls him a guff-speaking work slacker. Willie's response to this is, good comeback. Willie then goes into the kitchen and asks lunch lady Doris if she has any grease.
Then
Which
grease
he's
me up,
surprised to do.
woman.
He rips off his clothes and goes, "Grease me up." And her
Lunch
response is,
lady
"Okie
Doris
dokie."
having some dreams tonight.
That lives in my head rent-free. Grease me up, woman.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie. We don't get a great shot of Willie's gooch as he's going through the vent.
Excuse me, is there anything but?
He doesn't make a sound effect.
Skinner is now monitoring this on some sort of radar system.
Yeah, this weird ass fucking alien reference. This was so strange and so great. I loved it.
It was good.
I mean, the whole dog in the vents bit is alien references, but yeah.
Yeah.
Willie has rapid things going in front and back of him, and then we see the dog coming up behind, and Skinner goes, "Good Lord, it's coming up behind him." And we see that Santa's little help is licking the grease off his feet, and Willie is laughing, and the kid's response to this is to throw books at the vent that Willie's in.
So poor Willie today, man. Willie's getting abused.
Skinner runs out and then says whenever he gets this upset, he gets hiccups, and then starts hiccuping, as everyone laughs at him. Why not?
Yep.
But Willie's finally had enough of this shit, and we see him get a bit of a pace on. And he
starts
finally
doing like
tackles.
a butterfly stroke
Yeah,
kind of thing.
he's fucking sliding.
He's had enough. And Willie finally catches him and says, "There's nary an animal alive that can outrun a greased Scotsman."
It's true.
He then punches out the vent cover, and we see they're in the gymnasium, and the vent begins to pull away from the roof, and Willie's response to this is, "'Tis more dizzying than the belfry at St. Caligula."
So he intended.
Yeah, no, I have the word.
He
I have the word written here, and I do not know how to pronounce that. I'm not even going to try.
Len Walgans.
he intended to go out of the vent and still jump down. Clearly, falling down, however, is too much.
We see that the fire department and the police department have been called, and the police squad are playing basketball, which
Nice
Jim's
work,
one
boys.
compliments on.
Yeah.
All cops are balling. All cops are balling.
ACAB. Google ACAB, guys, and find out more about All Cops Are Balling.
It's pointed out that Superintendent Chalmers is arriving, and Skinner is still hiccuping. And Chalmers comes in, and Skinner shows him that everything is going fine, and we see a fireman fall through the window.
Admittedly, that's not
I
Skinner's
don't
fault.
think Skinner can be held responsible for
Yeah,
that.
that's not his fault.
Yeah.
Chalmers has had enough and says that he's had enough with the school with its low test scores and ugly children.
Classes as a class of ugly children.
Skinner's response to this is that he doesn't think the children's appearance, but then he's told he's in big trouble. But then the dog falls down into Chalmers' arms, and Chalmers says this mutt has melted his heart and tells him that all is forgiven. We then hear Willie shout, "Make way for Willie!" And Willie lands on Chalmers, and he goes, "I said make way for Willie."
It's only fair he did say it.
Willie clambers off Chalmers, who's now covered in grease, and Chalmers tells
With a
Skinner
perfect
that
like
he's
little
now-
leg ass print with the legs.
Oh yeah, he's like the grease stain on his chest. Yeah.
Chalmers fires Skinner, and Bart is shocked, and then Skinner goes, "I'm sorry, did you call me a liar?" And Chalmers goes, "No, I said you were fired."
Oh, that's much
Skinner's
worse.
response is, "Oh, that's
That's
worse." And then he just hiccups. Then cut to breakfast, and Bart's sad because he thought he'd be jumping for joy, but Skinner got fired, but now he's just got a hot feeling in the back of his head. Lisa points out that's guilt, and Bot goes, "Yeah, I guess you're right." We then cut and see there's a small spider biting into his skull.
Spider Bart.
Also, shut up, Lisa. That wasn't Bart's fault. Like, you didn't have to put the dog in the easy access to the vents. The dog could have been anywhere.
Yeah, ultimately,
Crabapple's
not
fault,
really,
if anything.
not really Bart's fault at all. He just brought his dog in to show and tell.
Yeah.
It's not the worst thing he's done.
Homer's response to the story is that they all got let out of school early because he brought in the dog. And Bart says, "Yep." So Homer says he's taking the dog to work. Marge says the dog's had enough excitement. Homer's response is, "Dogs can never have enough excitement." He just starts swinging the dog around. That's clearly not how.
Yeah,
really has had
this
enough.
bit didn't really go anywhere. This was a weird
I
bit.
thought he was going to go for the cat at least, but no, he picks up Maggie and tries to take Maggie instead.
Homer says he won't take the dog in and then grabs Maggie, and Marge is not having this. We cut back to the school, and Chalmers says they're going to have a new principal, and he introduces Leopold. And
This was not the voice I was expecting from that face.
No.
so hulking Leopold starts threatening the kids in a very aggressive way because he's saying things are going to change around here with their new principal, Ned Flanders.
Sadly ho.
So Flanders comes and he says he's diddly delighted to take over, and he thinks he can put the power back in principal, which everyone laughs at. Chalmers then stands up and says he'll put the super back in superintendent. And,
No one laughed.
even though it's the same joke, what gives? And Ned says he's knows everyone's eager to get back to class, and we just see Mr. Krabappel laugh.
Yeah.
He says he thought it'd be nice to have a Q&A, and there's no questions at first, and Kearney forces Jimbo to say a question, and Jimbo kind of stammers over his words, and eventually asks about the lunch policy. And Ned says he's going to put the stew back in student, and Chalmers has finally had enough because it's a damn popularity costume.
contest around here.
Leopold, for what it's worth, Simpsons Wiki reckons is based on Dirty Harry as a character. So
Yeah, I could see that.
guess.
Oh,
I
what?
guess. Fucking hell. That's
No,
no,
they
stretch.
They just wanted to give Chalmers a boyfriend. That's it.
Yep.
I mean, he feels like he's supposed to be a reference to something.
Yeah,
but
no,
I'm
I get
struggling to
that.
place it myself.
Yeah, he's definitely a reference. Dirty Harry. And fuck you, guy in the comments. I have seen Dirty Harry. Lick my balls. They've got iron.
He's had that one loaded in the chamber for some time.
I watched Dirty Harry with my dad. It was a dope movie.
Yeah, a good Christmas movie.
Fuck off. Leave that pause in, John. Just that fucking silence.
So we cut to the Quickie Mart, and Apu is just not impressed with Bart's abuse of the self-service ice cream cone because he's got the ice cream cone down to
Making a mockery of our self-serve policy.
Hey, if it doesn't,
And,
if it all fits in one cone, it's still one serving.
It kind
I'm
of
often
doesn't because
saying
it
this.
immediately topples.
Well, he was distracted.
Billhouse's distraction turns out to be Principal Skinner because he's not wearing a suit or tie, and Bart apologizes for the dog getting him fired and biting him and then getting it on with his leg. And Skinner fairly philosophical about this whole thing and says he's got time to do what he always wanted. Write the great American novel about a futuristic amusement park where dinosaurs are brought to life through advanced cloning techniques, which is dubbed Billy and the Clonosaurus. Apu is having absolutely none of
Someone
this.
on
and then
Etsy has made actual like book sheaths for Michael Crichton's Jurassic Park that are Billy and the
Nice.
Clonosaurus that you can buy. I genuinely want to read the original fucking Michael Crichton book. I know this has nothing to do with the podcast. I just want to read the original Jurassic Park. I've heard it's really good.
Further trivia on that one, apparently there is also a real book called Billy and the Clonosaurus by, I assume he's just taking it straight from this episode, by a name that I'm going to struggle to pronounce, but I'm going to try anyway, Stephen Kuzniewski.
Wait, what?
It's apparently
Okay.
not a rip-off of Jurassic Park, but plenty of people have reviewed it using Apu's rant as a joke.
Yeah, so
So this-
yes, because Apu is not very impressed by all of this, and Apu starts to point out the flaws in the plan, which include giving it a title that no one liked. The idea has been done. It was a best-selling book, and it's one of the most popular movies of all time. Ending his rant with, "What were you thinking?"
I love the time lapse guy because you keep
Yeah.
fading sort of between bits. It's like he's been at this for a long time,
everyone
like,
just
he
tolerates
keeps
it.
going.
Yeah.
Now Skinner doesn't because he starts to see him get more and more thoroughly
Oh,
depressed.
Skinner.
Apu then catches himself and goes, "Thank you, come again." So It's all right. We come back to Springfield Elementary and we see that Bart is in Flanders' office and he keeps getting into trouble, particularly since the peanut butter cups were introduced. And Ned tells him that he does have to punish him because it is in a clubhouse. And Bart rouses his glass and Ned asks him what he was drinking, Slice or Union.
How do people drink their drinks so that there's still ice in it by the time they're finished, man? Like, I fucking savor my drinks, man.
Yeah,
By the
Some
time...
of us have things to do.
No, don't do that.
Women, usually.
So we go to Skinner in the laundromat
I
and
feel
he's getting
called
his,
I feel like I'm back in high school getting called a virgin.
You're like Skinner at this laundromat looking for
Yeah,
your
man.
laundry options, which include Tide, Cheer, Bold, Biz, Fab, All, Gain, and Whisk. What the hell is Whisker?
Today I will
Believe
try.
today I will try
Bold.
bold.
Bart's gate paws past and Skinner stops him and asks him how school is, and Bart says, it's a lot of fun. We get that awkward pause, and he says, well, it's good to see you, and Skinner immediately invites Bart to his house, which probably would fly these days, but there you go.
Interesting choice, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Skinner says, do you know where I live? And Bart says no, but then we get the flashback of Bart putting dog shit that's on fire outside his house, and Skinner using his new Italian loafers to put it out.
I don't know why I was thinking about that gag earlier that day when I watched this. And I was like, it's weird that was already in my head.
Bart's about to say he's busy, but we then see the bullies come in and steal Skinner's underpants and tell him there's nothing he can do about it. And Skinner says, that's not true, he can buy a new pair.
I can buy a new pair.
Turns out he can't, and he really needed those.
Really? Did you only have the one pair of undies?
Me undies.
Ah, quality.
Yeah.
High quality.
MeUndies, sponsor Principal Skinner.
No, sponsor us.
Please sponsor. Please sponsor this podcast.
We've established no one is going to sponsor us. We have to get the sponsorship for Skinner now.
Me undies.
It's
Please join the Patreon.
His Twin Towers need support.
No, no.
My Twin Towers will never fall down now that I'm
Thanks
using
to
me undies. These have got reinforced steel beams that no jet fuel can melt.
Oh, no.
And pure cotton.
It's actually made of micromodal fabric, and I know that because I genuinely watch a lot of people that talk about MeUndies because they're fucking awesome.
I haven't seen or heard a MeUndies advert in years. Do they still do advertising on content?
Any Austin gets sponsored by them all the time, and I love Any Austin. That dude is fucking amazing.
Well, it does go to Skinner's house, and he's greeted by Skinner's mother, who sends him up to his room and goes, don't touch the wallpaper. And we see that Skinner is doing conducting to Beethoven's Fifth, and he offers him a diet caffeine-free Dr.
I like
Pepper
how
on
Skinner's
individual
gives
fruits.
like critique, even though it's a fucking recording.
A little more Allegro than last time.
So Bart sees a photo of Skinner from his Vietnam days, and Skinner points out his troops were loyal, even though they're all scowling at him. And he says the photo was taken shortly before he was shot in the back at a Bob Hope show.
Also worth noting that he's got a purple heart hung on the board there as well, which suggests that he got the purple heart for being shot in the back at the Hope show.
Yeah, mood.
We then see Skinner have a brief conversation with his mother about the fact that Bart is here, and Skinner doesn't want her to tell her when it's 7:30.
Why would he need that? I'm guessing
know.
there's something on TV that's on at 7:30 that Skinner would watch. If I was,
I was kind of wondering, is that his bedtime or something?
I don't feel like they've established that kind of vibe with Skinner and his mum
don't know.
just yet. I don't. Maybe it could be that.
I hate to say this, 7:30 feels like a radio time, not a TV time.
Why?
Oh, could be.
It's a half past.
Do-
Who the fuck would watch something at half past? You watch
There are
something on
half-hour
the hour.
shows.
Simpsons is
There are
half an hour.
shows, yeah. But why would you watch something after The Simpsons? I
The
mean,
next
period.
episode of Simpsons.
Whatever aired after The Simpsons had to be on at past.
Well, who watches whatever's on after The Simpsons?
Malcolm in the
You just
Middle
watch
was
The
on
Simpsons.
after Simpsons, I can tell you that much.
That black
Oh, okay,
exploitation
yeah,
film
sorry.
may have been on after The Simpsons. So we see that Seymour and Bard are now having a barbecue, and Skinner's wearing his apron that says principals do it 9 months a year.
Wee.
And Skinner's amused that Flanders eliminated detention, put the whole school on the honour system. And Skinner asks if anybody's mentioned him, and Bart says he thought he'd heard his name in the cafeteria, but they may have been saying skim milk, which is possible. We then see that they're on the beach together at sunset, because why the fuck not?
Yeah, they're just
They're weird.
whatever
Okay.
they're doing now. They're just having fun, I guess.
The Springfield beach.
Yeah.
Yeah, where the fuck
Skinner-
is Springfield?
Next to a beach.
Fucking, where did you say it? Portugal or something? You said it is
Peru.
Yeah, it's
Peru
in
is where we
Peru.
established
There's
it
beaches
is
in Peru.
Is there? Yeah, are there
So
beaches
Skinner-
in Peru? I thought Peru was waterlogged.
waterlogged.
Where the fuck is Peru?
Waterlogged.
I have already said I am not a geologist.
Do you mean landlocked?
Yeah, that
I
one.
presume you mean landlocked, but to best of my knowledge, Peru has a coast.
Right,
Yes,
there
Peru
you go.
does have
That's
quite
what
a
I wanted to
significant
know.
coast, yes.
So wherever he is, Skinner listens to a shell, but there's a crab in it, which latches onto his ear. Bart has to bat it off with a stick.
He does a hell of a swing
Yeah.
on that.
That should be
Yeah, it's
professional
impressive.
baseball.
If he'd been slightly off.
It's just dead Skinner.
Yeah, no kidding.
Skinner takes Bart to Luigi's, and his main selling point of this is that they'll do a pizza pie with a topping of your choice.
Wow. Wow. Such
I'm not making a
service.
joke.
Skinner reveals to Luigi's dining with a friend, and Luigi says, that's so nice. And Skinner tells him it's nice, and we just hear Luigi screaming from the kitchen, "Hey, Salvatore, guess who's here? Mr. Cucala Buns." That's unreal.
It's a cucalamanza. It's not established yet, but further note that Luigi's surname is Risotto.
Well, what else would it be? He's
That's
Italian.
It's Luigi Risotto.
It should be Boyardee.
It should be Mario,
That would have been funny.
because that is Luigi's actual surname. Is Mario?
No,
Luigi
this is the
Mario.
part which I got really uncomfortable about these two together. This is
Having
like,
a romantic dinner in an Italian.
I did not like the Italian romantic
Again,
nonsense
it
tension.
was 1994. They hadn't invented paedophilia yet.
Yeah, it never happened.
So we see that the school is completely disintegrated into chaos, and Martin is now in a cage, and he wants his water bowl refilling, and Milhouse is spraying ketchup onto himself as Bart laments the fact that they need
Why
Skinner
would you
back
do
to
that?
keep some form of order.
Because
Flavour.
chaos, anarchy,
For flavour, yeah.
flavor.
You never done a fucking belly button shot?
Not with
Of
tomato
ketchup?
sauce.
Now I understand what Craig David's "What's Your Flavor" song was about.
It's called a Bloody Mary.
We lead different lives.
We then see
We
that
really don't.
we then see that Skinner walks past the school at night, and we see the flashbacks in his thing of helping someone to read, and Martin giving him those raisin roundies, and Ralph saying he got car sick in his office. Skinner sobs and walks away. And next time Bart comes to the house, he gets a note from Skinner which was thanking him for his friendship, but he's decided to return to the army. Bart is depressed and goes to Luigi's restaurant, and Luigi tells him his couple will cheer him up, and then we see him yell, "Give the ugly kid a pellet of the red crap." Oh, I love Luigi. We then cut back and we see that Skinner's now at Fort Springfield, and we see that they're discussing things which include Valor of Armor, which includes the Colonel saying that he received a number of medals for securing that Montgomery Ward in Kuwait City.
There was also on the sign for the military base, it says, "and secret
Yes.
mail opening program."
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
I missed that detail.
So Skinner's enthusiastic about the fact that he'll be moulding the new recruits into disciplined army people, and the Colonel says, "Yeah, sure I am." And,
Officeologists.
that's the one.
Yeah, warfighters. Warfighterologists.
I'm not very into my military, but like my man's not giving very, very colonel vibes to
Not
me.
really. The dude
No,
seems
he
like he's
wasn't.
4
No,
years
he's
old.
really not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We see the recruits come out, and they don't seem very sophisticated, which include they want their grenades and want to know where the group toilets are.
Yeah, he was like, "When do I get my grenades?" And then the other guy said, "They don't have them group toilets here anymore," or something like as if he was either disappointed or was thankful that he didn't.
I got the impression he was thankful.
Like in
he's been here
ancient Rome?
before, and doesn't want them. Also, just to be pedantic about the pronunciation, it's not toilets, it's
Turlets. Ain't got them group turlets here.
Yeah, exactly.
My boy missing the sponge on a stick. You all don't know about the sponge on a stick?
No, I've seen it. I've
What?
seen it. It's gross.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
See, Margin.
We can come back to this.
We really don't have to come back to the sponge on the stick.
No, but we can. I just
Return
wanna
with a
be
V
clear.
to the sponge on
The
the stick.
threat is always there, is what she's saying. The threat is always
Yeah.
there.
A natural sponge from the ocean on a natural stick from the forest.
Put
Just
on
shared
your
between
arse
buds.
naturally.
Yeah.
It's what God wanted us to do.
Amen.
Shared between political brackets Blood Bowl, brackets male, brackets S.
Oh dear.
We see that Marge and Homer visited Flanders, and they were concerned about the way the school's being run. Homer's too busy eating peanut butter cups.
concerned.
Ned says he might be a bit soft, but he's only that way because his dad was hard on him as a boy. And we cut back to Ned's flashback, and we see him spill ink over the table, and this is where we learn that Ned's parents were beatniks.
Ned spilled ink all of my poems, man. He's down a real square, a cube.
He's putting them on the train to Squaresville.
Is this the first sighting of Ned's parents?
I believe
it
this.
is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I thought so.
there's a few first sightings in this episode. Leopold comes back later. This was his first episode.
We then see Flanders. Flanders wipes away the tear while Marge wonders what the hell is going on. We then see that Skinner is running with his company, and their first chant is a bit racy, which includes a hole in her underpants. Should have bought me undies. And,
That's how you get a sponsorship.
That was fucking genius.
Oh, that was smooth.
thank you.
Like me
Like
undies.
MeUndies with their micromodal fabric.
Are you sure we're not sponsored? Has one of you been taking deals behind my back? Are you just secretly getting paid?
No, I've been very honest from the start. I do not want to be paid in money by MeUndies. I want to be paid in underwear.
Oh, I meant paid in underwear.
Yeah. I refuse to take money from them. I just want underwear. I actually, weirdly enough, I think I've told this story before, but I had a boss when I worked at the bank. I had a boss that genuinely never wore a pair of socks more than once. He would buy fresh pairs of underwear every week and wear them and then bin them. And I thought, some people have too much money, and this dude wasn't even like a
Yeah.
millionaire. He was just had money. So imagine the fucking dumb shit Bezos gets up to. I mean, we don't have to. He rented Italy.
He could be putting on fresh underwear every hour.
I also do that, but also my clothes washing machine is full of mice right now, so
I feel like turning it on will solve that problem.
Oh God!
yeah, only
You get a lot of clean
A
mice.
lot of the mice don't die; they're just very fashionable.
Listen, I'm a fan of mice. I don't need my mice rotated at 1400 RPM. I don't
Need it? No. Want it? Yes. They're not dead. They're just stylish now. Now they just look beautiful.
Only Dove's laundry machine reduces 14 mice to a homogenate goop.
Soup-like homogenous.
There may be a potential alternative energy source going on here.
Mice powered.
Oh, dear.
It's okay. The mice are great because they've eaten all the cockroaches, so we don't have a cockroach problem anymore.
Now you just need snakes to get rid of the mice.
Yeah. I think the mold's gonna get rid of them. I really hope the mold wins, because I don't know what's gonna beat the mold when the ceiling falls through.
The ceiling falling through, I think.
We have people upstairs. I'm scared.
Well, now you can. It's a fun way to make new friends.
Here's my mouse soup and my snakes. My backup snakes.
I think we finally discovered what the gravitologist is needed for.
I will now provide you a lesson in gravitology. Brings roof down.
Starts kicking through your floor.
Fuck's sake.
Well, Skinner is not going to have any filth in his regiment, so they start singing about the Parthenon, but they don't know how old it is. Skinner asks how old, they just respond, "We don't know. It needs improvement."
Yep.
Then cut to Bart, and he's looking at a photo of Skinner, and Lisa comes in and says she didn't think he could look any more square, but there's the proof. Bart laments the fact that he misses him as a friend, but misses him more as an enemy, and Lisa thinks he does need a nemesis, because Sherlock Holmes had Dr. Moriarty, Mountain Dew has Mellow Yellow, and Maggie has the baby with one eyebrow. And we cut to Maggie scowling at the
The
baby.
introduction of the
that
baby
scowls
with one eyebrow, which
That's
genuinely...
another character that's being introduced.
Yeah, genuinely, this was a short when I went to see fucking Frozen 2, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
There was a fucking terrible short of basically the plot of Casablanca played out with Maggie and a baby at the park,
baby.
but the villain was the
Okay.
baby with the eyebrow. It's fucking
Baby's
stupid.
apparently called
Also-
Gerald, but is not introduced by name here.
No one cares.
Were you watching Frozen 2 by force?
I went with my
Duress?
partner at the time. It was okay.
So under duress.
Yes.
It was fine. I didn't hate it.
Those partnerly wiles.
What?
Those partnerly
Which-
wiles.
No.
Forcing you to watch Frozen 2 by being your partner.
I didn't mind it. I like Disney.
No one's sounding very convinced by this.
Believe if you need help.
I'm not even with
We're
this person
gaslighting
anymore.
Matt. You do not like Disney. You like Marge and Homer Simpson.
Marge and Homer Simpson and God.
What you're doing is wrong. Wrong.
You have people that care about you.
Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
No, it's fucking not. I will die before I admit that.
Frozen 2 is a Christmas movie.
No.
It's got snow in it.
Yeah, it's got snow in
Let's
it.
move on.
Skinner is having a more to practice, and we see Bart is riding his bicycle through the landmine, so Skinner has to make them change their field of fire.
Oh, it's so good.
We go to the Quickie Mart, and Apu has had 16 new gas pumps installed so they can compete with the gas and gulp. And we just hear the noise of the missiles coming down on the
That's a
metal
great cutaway, and then
Yeah.
the fucking K coming down is
It's
so
going down
good.
in the background.
Let's get a few seconds of conversation as they're walking along. In the background, the K falls out of the sky. It's perfect. It's so good.
I don't know. I think it was just okay.
Oh, I cackled at this. It was great.
So Bart asks Skinner if he'll come back if he can get Flanders fired, and Skinner says he does miss the school and the army, and now he remembered it. As some recruits drive past, one's mooning him, and one tosses a beer can at him and goes, actually, it's exactly as I remember.
Just a question, actually, something I saw in my notes. Wouldn't re-enlisting in the army mean he got discovered as a fraud and not as Seymour Skinner?
Don't think about that.
Okay.
I don't know if they've thought that heavily about his character and background to that extent.
I don't think they
yet,
think about
guess.
anything.
I think what you could probably do, because this was like Vietnam discharge, is you could take the discharge papers and provide them, and since it's like
Oh.
pre-digitalized
Yeah, maybe.
records, you could just throw them on and be like, yeah, fuck you. I was a sergeant.
Gimme.
Give me a company of men.
Is that what you say in the club?
I'm always saying this.
Give me the company
Listen.
of men.
It's been a long month. I'm tired of these hoes.
These hoes ain't loyal,
I need
man.
some men and or other.
And or other.
Well, this is what you've got the mouse for.
Bestiologist. The weirdest fucking episode we've ever recorded.
I think it's the funnest one we've done.
Absolutely. Fucking hell.
So Skinner says that if he does go back, that will end their friendship unless Bart becomes a good student. Bart says that's not going to happen. So Skinner goes, well, we'll always have the laundromat. And they both reminisce about that, I guess.
Good
then-
times.
We then cut to Bart's bedroom, which Skinner has been invited to. And at least Homer's in there as he walks in, and he asks what Homer's doing there. And Bart says, once he found out we were going to get Flanders fired, he insisted on helping. And Homer says, that is true. And then proceeds to offer absolutely nothing to the operation.
Yeah,
He just wanted to be there.
Fine, go on.
He's moral
Yep.
support. He's a remembrancer.
A remembranceologist.
Okay, that's a 40k ass term right there.
Absolutely.
So Bart's brilliant plan is just to invite Jones to the school to see how crap it is, so they'll fire Ned. And Skinner says, how does he get out of the army? And Bart tells him, make a pass at your commanding officer. And Skinner's very fucking enthusiastic to do this.
He also wants the company
Skinner
of men.
gay? Question mark. Yeah.
Yeah,
No, don't know if that comes up again, but interesting one to throw in there.
So Marge calls through the door what's going on in there, and everyone just goes nothing. So Bart takes Chalmers into the classroom, and we see that Martin has done up his cage and is now... it's now quite a nice little place to be.
Don't Martin's parents miss him?
Apparently not, no.
no.
Fair enough.
Yep.
I mean, would you?
Would you
yeah.
miss him? Yeah.
There you go.
Well,
You and I need to get off this brain cell. This is weird. I've just met you.
Yeah, you don't want to hear about Geode.
Move over. I want more
Understand
of
it.
the blankets tonight.
What?
You don't have to question it.
I told you could sleep at the foot of the bed. What the fuck are you doing up here?
I'm not continuing this because it'll go weird real quick.
Bart tries to implore Chalmers to fire Flanders, but Chalmers says that all schools are heading in this direction, so you might as well just enjoy it. And then, but at that moment, Ned goes over the PA and thanks the Lord for the beautiful day. And Chalmers realizes that's a prayer in a public school and says that God has no place within these walls, just like facts have no place in organized religion. So,
This was very surprising because it's very just on the nose and not like Simpsons on the nose. This was like comedian on the nose, just straight up insulting religion kind of thing. Which, whatever, cool. Do you know what I mean? It didn't feel like a Simpsons joke.
No, it does feel a little out of place, yeah, for sure, yeah.
I don't know if maybe that's just because of it's Superintendent Chalmers, but I don't know. It just, like I say, it felt very un-Simpsons kind of joke. They'll make jokes about religion, but in very roundabout ways, like with Ned. But yeah, like I said, this just felt very strange to me.
it basically works, and we see the next scene as the school comes back under order, and Ned tells him that he's joined his time as principal and says, "May the Lord bless and keep you," and Chalmers tells him to take it outside, God boy.
Take it outside, God boy.
We see that Skinner starts telling off a couple of students, and Leopold says, "Do you think it's a good idea to give that freak his job back?" And Chalmers' response to this is, "He knows the kids' names."
That's all you need to be is to be a teacher, is to know the names.
It's a good start.
So Bart and Skinner admit they're enemies again, and but Skinner thanks Bart for helping him, and they share a hug. And as Skinner walks away, we see that Bart has put the sign "Kick me" on him. And as Bart walks away, we see that Skinner's put the sign "Teach me" on him, and we see Skinner chuckling, and the episode
cute.
goes to black, and we just hear the words,
Yeah, no.
"Oh, mercy."
That was adorable.
Yeah, it was cute. Good ending.
And that's
Still-
an episode.
Kind of noncy, but cute.
Cute in a noncy kind of way.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
Cute in like an ephebophilia kind of way, you know.
I had the MeUndies sponsorship back. Why did you keep going?
They were on the hook.
What did we think of the episode?
That was said with the depression of somebody who just lost the MeUndies sponsorship. You really sold that.
Look, all I know is that my hole will now remain bottomless. I'm not happy.
Jesus Christ. I really liked this episode, despite it being like incredibly front loaded in terms of gags. Like the beginning of this episode is so good.
The intro
yeah.
bit's like fully the first quarter episode. It's like 5 minutes or more long, but it's a very good intro segment.
I genuinely really liked the rest of this episode. You know, I think it's really cool when Simpsons managed to tell a story but sprinkle in a few jokes and be still kind of absurdist with it and not go like totally insane with it. Simpsons really shows its, classic sitcom roots. So I genuinely really liked this episode. I thought it was really very, very Simpsons, very fun. It manages again, like, because the last episode wasn't really, like, there was a plot, but no one was there for the plot. People were there for just the nonsense. Whereas this one, we were here for the nonsense, but different meaning.
The nonsense.
The nonsense.
The nonsense.
The nonsologists.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, both of these episodes feel like they're leaning a little bit back more towards sort of old school Simpsons and being more character driven and less ridiculousness driven.
Yeah, and that's fair.
As a kid, this is one of my favorite episodes.
It's a great episode.
I loved it to bits. Yeah, as a kid, I was like, I really hope they do that one episode with the dog in the tube.
The dog in the tube.
Which kind of sums up a lot about me as an adult now. In many ways, I'm like hunting the high of being the dog in the tube.
Aren't we all? Don't look up my search history.
What's in your
Just
search
we're all
history?
waiting to be pounced on by a greased Scotsman.
Aren't we all?
Ephebophologist, dog in tube,
Dog in tube.
dogologist,
Dog.
tubeologist.
Dogologist can't pay the rent to tubeologist. What will he do? Fucking hell.
Oh Christ!
Michael, what did you think of this episode?
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the first part immensely. But yeah, it was good. It's a good episode.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying is like, it's hard to keep the energy of a great opener in Simpsons. I think we've noticed that a lot. We've had that a couple times where we've said the intro was great, but the rest of the episode was just meh. But I think they managed to. It's not the same energy. There are like quiet moments in the later bit, but it manages to be consistently still fun, in my opinion, and I think that's impressive more than anything, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So well done to them.
Yeah.
I don't know, it like lived up to the intro for me. Like I think the rest of the episode was lesser. It's not specifically to say bad. I still enjoyed it, but like the the greased Scotsman and dog antics were
That's
like
fair. That's fair.
a real high point.
Yeah.
And they're good. Yeah.
Should we go on to Out of Homers?
Let's do it. What are we rating this episode?
I will quite happily give it just the right amount of testicles out of Homer. The iron being jokes and the meat being story in this analogy. You get it. You're smart. I really respect
Full
you
of
for
iron.
that.
I'm giving it a potato out of Homer because it was neat.
Well, fuck you. I'm also giving it a potato out of home.
I did. That's why I went. That's why I went before you because I knew you were going to do that.
Oh fuck! The bit would be funny, but no. This is the army I remember out of Homer. Fuck you all. Fuck your potatoes.
Fuck is your potato?
Potatoes are 90% water, by the way, and yet they're one of the most like satisfying carbohydrates. I've been waiting on that since the potato discussion.
But they are neat.
They are
Can't
neat.
deny that.
Society. We do live in one.
We do live in one. It had a few
Allegedly.
jabs. It had a few jabs at the school system and like the state of the military. But like, I'm kind of reaching for that. They were just like jabs. It wasn't really like critique, commentary, anything really thoughtful.
Absolutely.
It's just like
there could
soldiers
be-
these days, kids these days. You know.
Something about the nature of like the crisis of your life being dismantled after losing a single job could be in there somewhere.
Yeah, fucking hell. I didn't even think of that.
Listlessness.
Yeah, no, I'm with John. I put down that, there's the obvious jokes about the ineffectiveness of the underfunded school system. There's jabs at that kind of modern idea of a soft approach ever since they got rid of corporal punishment kind of thing. Although I think corporal punishment was still legal in 94. But yeah, the soft approach simply resulting in kids doing what they want. I think, there's jabs, but is it trying to say anything, is the kind of question there. So yeah, I kind of agree with John.
It said it's perfectly fine for a grown adult man to go to a fancy dinner with a 10-year-old boy.
It did say that.
Yeah, it did. It was very brave.
Kinda
to say
did.
that,
Brave,
actually.
very brave of them.
It was very brave of them to speak to that truth.
We need more sitcoms that'll stand up for the nonces out there.
Oh no.
Yeah. They need to respect our culture, and by
No.
our,
No,
I
don't
mean
say
all of
our.
us.
Don't say our. Don't let me in. No, I don't want to be. No. I don't like this. I need an adult.
I think we better wrap this up.
Oh my god.
Jesus H, man.
Dove, thank you so much for joining us.
Are you
This has
sure
been
you
a
want to say
hell of
that?
a ride.
Are you sure thank you is the right word?
Yes, this was an excellent episode. Do you have anything you would like to promote to the watchers/listeners out there before you go?
If you are renting in the UK and or worldwide, consider Acorn, the union. Thumbs up.
It's
all I
good.
got.
Join it.
Yeah, it's good. Your house can be like my house, but for a shorter amount of time.
You can be reducing mice to a soup-like homogenate anytime you want.
Right in front of your landlord as well. Oh, we should do that. That should be
Oh,
the
that would be
action.
great.
Oh, we got a bucket of mice and a blender. We need an outlet in
polytron.
your
Will it
office.
blend? Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Just fucking
Throwing
traumatizing
live
people.
mice into the polytron outside the estate agents.
I brought like a diesel generator right there in the street. I'm pouring in bucket after bucket of mouse and cockroach into the polytron. we're having to put the action on pause because there are like kids there and we don't want them to see.
Matt, what have you got?
So I already posted this in the group chat, but I'll say it to the audience as well. The episode of All for Arnold that was supposed to be editing is just the audio on my end is completely unusable in my opinion. John's is fine. Mine was shit. But hopefully what we're going to do is we're just going to move on. We're going to have a lost episode of All for Arnold. Ooh, exciting. I will give my opinions briefly on that on the film Raw Deal, and I assume John will as well. It was weird, and I don't know why it was made. The end. But yes, we will be recording Predator soon. We will talk about it, and we will release it. And what I have said is that every 3 episodes of Simpsons, there will be at least 1 episode of All for Arnold. And if I do not live up to that promise, there can be a forfeit of some kind. Maybe that I drink one of John's fruity-ass beers or something. Yeah, because that will keep me on task, as it were.
Yeah,
Right.
I can give you my letterboxd review of Raw Deal
please
if
do.
that fills the gap.
Please do.
2 stars. Forgettable and unremarkable mid-80s action schlock, but I'm not sure what I expected. There's a reason this isn't one of the Arnie movies people still talk about. Yeah, this movie might benefit from a second watch, but so I could actually follow what the hell was going on a bit better, but it wasn't good enough to motivate me to do so.
Absolutely. I think that's fair. Yeah, what a film. What a film, guys. But yeah, so more All for Arnold soon. I'm doing a bunch of voice acting stuff, so that's why my streaming has kind of taken a fucking curb stomp. I'm trying to focus on, the whole having a career thing. So if you've got any voice acting projects that you'd like me to be a part of, feel free to hit me up on my casting call club profile, which is Matthew Adam Dixon. I have to go by Matthew Adam Dixon because there are 2 Matthew Dixons out there that are getting money, so I have to make myself unique. So I went with my middle name, and yes, I am aware of what my initials spell. Yeah, I'm very excited about it, and it means a lot to me. So thank you for the support to all the people that have been supporting me. Oh, I'm gonna be in a horror game. Sorry, I should have fucking said that.
Yo!
Yeah, kept that one quiet.
There is a horror visual novel that is in development. I genuinely do not know if I'm allowed to say anything other than that, so I'm not going to give the name. I'm not going to say anything, but I am going to be in a horror.
Yeah, don't breach your NDAs.
Yeah, I'm going to be in a horror visual novel. I'm super excited about it. Yeah,
neat.
I love video games, so
Keep us posted.
being able to be in them. I actually the Cursed Smile, I think is what it's called, is something else I'm going to be in. The Dead Smile. The Dead Smile is an animated horror that's coming out some point next year. I am the fucking demon in that. I am the antagonist of that, so if you want to hear me be all fucking spooky, keep an eye out on keep an eye out for The Dead Smile.
I feel like it's gonna be real weird to play a video game and have just like my podcast co-host be one of the guys in the
Yo,
game.
what's
though.
up? Well, I talk in an American accent, so
Oh, okay.
that'll help.
Why does that demon keep talking about me undies?
John, I want you to know how fucking weird it is to go around to my partner's house and hear your voice being played through it. It's like, wait, John's here? Oh, sweet. Hi, John. And no, it's just a phone. It's just a phone and a speaker.
That's how you know you feel
Yeah,
good.
that happens.
Stole their voice.
Michael, you got anything for us?
Nope, nothing other than usual. You can follow me on Blue Sky at Buttermash Horse if you really still want to. Just a reminder, as always, that this lovely podcast that you're listening to is available in audio form too, which includes our back episodes on Spotify and Apple.
And if you're listening to the audio form, it's available in video format as well on the YouTubes.
I would sneeze.
Okay.
I didn't sneeze. I'm sorry.
Gesundheit?
Phew! There we go.
Okay.
I didn't lie.
Gesundheit retracted. Fine.
God damn. I got
What are you, a
so excited.
sneezeologist? John,
Why
where
are
can
you
the people
edging me on
find you?
this?
Oh, I guess it didn't come through on Discord. I did end up sneezing.
No, I didn't hear
Yeah,
that.
it's like this is a massive thing on my Audacity
Okay.
now.
Gesundheit
Thank you
reissued.
very much.
The sneezeologist
You are
has
being
been told to
issued
go
a
home.
Gesundheit. One government issue Gesundheit.
Jesus Christ, let's end this.
Follow me on Blue Sky, Maroka.bsky.social. Follow me on Letterboxd, Maroka42. Join Acorn the Union.
Do not
Bye.
follow me. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.